You see something, Spears? This is how you're supposed to behave. Alcohol first, training later.
I don't know about that.
White, you got all your dudes ready to go?
That's A for him, Sergeant. Let's just start my helmet cam is all.
All right.
We're going to be doing a class for the first hour of this, so you may want to hold off on that.
I already started. Is that okay?
It's up to your discretion. It's going to be boring as shit.
Oh, I don't mind.
I don't mean boring necessarily for us, for viewers, though.
They can get us back over it.
Fair enough.
I'm with Specialist Gates there, Sergeant. They can get over it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the fucking army. Sometimes, most like 90% of what we do is boring.
There's more than one way to fuck it up.
Ho.
Speaking from experience, that's Sergeant.
Such a mouth, Corporal.
God damn it, Corporal.
All right.
Oh, what? Got the tube in there?
Yeah. I make
What?
things do splody explode.
Oh.
Yeah, you like it?
I mean, it's long and hard and beautiful.
The funny thing is, I
wanna
always
stroke
say this,
it?
I'm fucking this
Can I
monkey, you
touch
just
it?
hold the tail.
Okay.
There you go.
Mike, this is Bravo.
Sergeant Spears, your boys
Be
ready?
advised, Specialist Gates is carrying my CLS.
All right.
Break.
We're having a little
Two
bit of
IC
food, one
is
bar.
Private Raymond.
Go ahead and get started to get the shit out of the way. They can catch up.
Bravo.
Either one of them, the ones that need ALC.
Yeah, I think so, but he might not be able to make it.
All right.
So,
All right, 3, 2, 3, 4, listen up. We're doing a classroom portion. First portion of that is going to be ALC 2, followed by ALC 3. In respect to your time, we're going to try to knock this out as quick as possible, but I understand many of you need them, so I'll be going through them. If you're all green to green, go ahead and take the flag to classroom.
You heard the man. Bravo's rolling out.
Copy.
hey Spears, I'll meet you over there in a second. I'm gonna try and fix this shit over here.
Roger, sir.
After you, Reyes.
God damn it. Okay, I'm going.
Grab a drink and a snack. Grab your seats.
3-2 Bravo is all here. I think.
Stuart, who's here from 3-2? As far as TL.
To be Sergeant White. Sergeant.
All right, White, you've got 3-2. Sergeant Cannon's going to take a minute.
Roger that. I'll step up on net. This is 3-2. 2IC stepping up
Am
at
I
this
the
time.
only one who thought to remove his head?
3-2 is just 3-4. Lima Charlie 130 over.
Roger out.
Lima Charlie 134. You left your goggles on though, Reyes, so.
Yeah, they help me see. I cannot see pretty far, so I have to... No, I'm not gonna take the front row seat.
Come to sit beside me, Ray.
Sit by me. Sit by me.
Come on, Ray.
I'm gonna keep you both happy.
Hey, Raymond, make sure you step up on 132 while I'm stepped up on 130, alright?
Alright, got it.
Sorry, Sheffield. I have to stay with my team.
Okay.
There we go.
Sergeant Cannon, you got everybody?
Everybody that's gonna make it right now, yes.
3-4 all here, Swift? All right.
Oh, hey, I just realized you were messaging me there, Kruger. It
All
really
right,
doesn't
gentlemen,
bother me to
welcome
step up.
to Advanced Leadership Course 2, Military Operations. Reference the link I sent to you just now.
Pop this open on another window here. I'm probably not going to look at it because I already have the course.
Speak
I
up.
know more or less what we're doing, but
Everybody got it open?
Open.
I'll look
All
at
right,
it if
so this
needed.
document is to train personnel in the understanding of the larger picture of military operations. It also goes over some basic ground tactics and combined arms tactics. Lastly, it'll talk about mission command and how important it is to a unit and their operations.
No, I'll read it.
In all aspects of the military, it is important that leaders lead from the front. This is extremely crucial to both the effectiveness of the orders given and the morale of the unit. As a leader, you need to understand what requests you are making of the soldiers underneath you. You cannot expect them to attack a hilltop and possibly take casualties if you are not willing to do it with them. If soldiers see their leader fighting alongside them, they will trust his orders more and traditionally fight harder. As a leader in the United States Army, you are actually in charge of very few people directly. If you are a company commander, you are only in charge of your platoon leaders. Platoon leaders, you are only in charge of your squad leaders. Squad leaders are only in charge of their fire team leaders. And lastly are only in charge of their infantrymen. As tasks are delegated down the chain of command, it becomes harder and harder to be seen and to lead from the front. Because of this, the leader should try to attach himself to the decisive element of his or her unit. If you are a platoon leader, you should always be with the element that is maneuvering on the objective. If you are a weapon squad leader who is tasked with setting up a base of fire, you should be right between your two machine guns. Being a team leader is the most difficult job in the Army. Team leaders run the Army. They are the ones in the mud, leading the soldiers and fighting the fight. Even in that position, it is crucial that team leaders are leading their men and women from the front. Specialist Lechner, take assault under elements of offensive operations.
Yes, Sergeant. The assault element is the most crucial aspect of any offensive operation. The assault element is the element that maneuvers on the objective and closes the gap between them and the enemy, and destroys them in close combat. They are the ones that are clearing houses, streets, etc., and are generally the main effort of the element that carries out the decisive operation.
Tango Mike, Sergeant White, support.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears. Support. The support element is one of the supporting efforts. Their job is to create a base of fire that fixes or destroys the enemy. The purpose of their role is to allow the assault element to maneuver around the objective so they can assault it.
Thank you. Specialist Gates, security.
Thank you, Sergeant. The security element is one of the supporting efforts. Their role is to cordon the objective. That is, they do not let any unauthorized personnel into the cordon during the decisive operation. Additionally, they do not allow any unauthorized personnel out of the cordon during the decisive operation.
Is he reading the same
Thank
thing?
you much. Corporal Sheffield, breach.
Oh, I'm reading the
The
wrong
breaching
one.
element is one of the supporting
'Cause I'm
efforts
stupid.
that can then run into a main effort. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. The breaching element penetrates the objective and allows the assaulting element to freely move into the objective. This may require them to use demolitions to create a hole in the enemy's defense. This is the deadliest place of the operations to be generally. After breaching, the breach element can join the assaulting element.
Thank you. Private Raymond, reserves.
The reserve element is exactly what you would expect. There are additional men on the standby in case more personnel is needed in an area of operation.
Thank you. Corporal Swift, QRF.
Thank you, Sergeant. A QRF is an element ready to support the operation if more personnel are needed. The difference between reserves and a QRF is that a QRF is in place and ready to attack on a specific operation.
Thank you, Corporal. Once the main effort has reached the LOA, or limit of advance, certain actions should automatically happen from both soldiers and leaders. The first is 360 security. 360 security is having soldiers looking out in all directions around something. Generally, they form a circular security. After taking an objective, the friendly unit is most weak. 360 security is needed to prevent a counterattack and defend the unit from being flanked. Make sure to position anti-tank and automatic weapons where they would have the greatest effectiveness. Sectors of fire. Along with 360 security, fire team leaders should set up sectors of fire for their team members. These sectors should overlap some, but should be spread out so every inch of space around the objective is covered. Fire team leaders need to work with other fire team leaders to make sure that there are no gaps. ACE reports. The U.S. Army in real life uses LACE reports, but the L is not practical in ARMA. ACE stands for ammunition, casualties, and equipment. When you send up an ACE report, utilize the following color codes to indicate how much of the original amounts of your ammunition and equipment you still have. Green being 75 to 100%, yellow being 50 to 74%, orange being 25 to 49, red being 1 to 24, black is 0. For casualties, give specific amounts, i.e. 2 times wounded, 1 times KIA. Aid and litter. After security is set, aid and litter teams go out. Aid and litter teams collect and treat wounded in action and killed in action soldiers, both friendly and enemy. EPWs. While aid and litter teams are out, EPW or enemy prisoners of war teams can also go out. They are to secure any enemy prisoners and deal with them per company SOP. Demo. Lastly, any applicable demolitions teams go out to destroy enemy positions, equipment, or caches. The actual act of demolitions is done after friendly forces have moved to a safe place or have withdrawn. Bear with me a second. All right, everybody open up your maps. Reference the town of Gorka, grid ref 096089. So everybody have eyes on.
Tracking, Sergeant.
Tracking.
Is on, Sergeant.
Tracking.
Assuming we are inserting from this road along this ASR or MSR, what would be the best way to facilitate this attack? How would we begin an assault on this? Private Raymond. I want you to think about...
I'm still looking for the town of Gorka.
It's going to be 096089.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, if you look left about a click, you're going to see a T intersection. We are assaulting from that point, call that OP1. We are assaulting from that point east along the MSR into the town of Gorka with the intention of taking those buildings I've circled. Knowing what you know about Havoc 3, what is the best way to go about assaulting and taking this objective?
You could use 3-4 to set up a support by fire position somewhere to the west of that town. And then
where specifically?
South of Hill 366. In the clearing between the two tree lines.
That might work.
Why do you say that?
Because there they would have...
He doesn't have wide field of fire. It's just narrow.
That area, maybe those buildings.
It might work.
Excellent. Corporal Sheffield, pick up where Private Raymond left off. What's after setting the SBF?
I would move element up into the wood line and use the cover of the wood line to make entry into the town.
Draw it on the map so we can see what you're referencing.
I don't know how to use the actual drawing, so
Control left click and draw a line.
If I were going to, I hope he doesn't have them coming from a super wide angle here, because you don't want to do that. A town that's long like this.
Okay, and why would you pick the eastern side of Gorka to assault into?
Because if you went on the northern or the western side, you still have this uncontrolled town here. At least this way puts trees to your back, so there's no village. Your attack is to the front.
So are you proposing coming in from the west side or the north side?
Northwest.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you push around to the northwest corner of that objective from SBF-1, are your support elements going to be able to cover your entrance?
Negative.
All right, bear that in mind. What would be the better movement here?
Would be coming from... Yeah.
Maybe like that?
Yeah, I was going to try to take that pointer away, but yeah, looping around and coming down that that finger of a tree lane.
So
And
they're
then
they're
make an
focusing
entrance.
primarily on the circled area here. I'm thinking the whole town, which
Does anybody disagree with Corporal Sheffield? It's not a rhetorical question.
Yeah, Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant.
Why?
Because you're hitting it from the side, Sergeant. Instead of going from one linear direction, you're trying to hit it from the top, and then you have the entire town focused on you.
I think this entire town
Every
is supposed
direction
to
that
be
you're coming
one
at.
town, which means if the enemy's occupying this,
What would
there's
you
a good
propose,
chance they
Special
have
States?
soldiers
I
pushed
would
out
just
to either
come in
west or
through
east.
the west and just set up phase lines throughout the town, and just kind of have your squads or teams, whichever is clearing it, probably along the MSR. One side take the north side, one side take the south side, and just clear along through the town till you reach the LOA somewhere, maybe out here.
Beautiful. I like it. Corporal Swift, anything to add?
Questions that.
No, Sergeant. Nothing to add.
Corporal Sheffield, send it.
Can you do that same way that I was talking, but in reverse?
So the problem with that is you made the comment that you presumed that this section of the town is occupied, right?
Correct.
You've essentially divided your teams with enemy in the center.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
And you're advancing towards your own SDF.
Yeah, that's also true.
Basically, yeah.
All right, so we've got phase lines established. We're pushing into the town. We're going to clear through contact from the buildings we take contact from with the eventual intention of taking the highlighted area, correct? We're all on the same page?
Affirm, Sergeant.
All right, so let's fast forward this a little bit. Let's presume that you've captured Gorka. You've cleared through. Specialist Lechner, what would you do after that point? You've established a blocking position. You've captured objective Gorka.
Establish 360 security.
Okay. What would be the best way to facilitate the heavy weapons in the platoon?
I suppose that is a factory building, maybe somewhere on top of the factory buildings, to have an effective range.
Or getting eyes out maybe from this position.
Which building are you talking about specifically?
Because they got this giant open field here.
the
They can
industry
pivot to
buildings.
engage this way if something comes that way. Not to mention they can probably cover
I don't
some
know
of
how
this
you're
tree line.
delineating industry buildings. I'm just seeing gray stuff here, so maybe I'm missing something.
There's this big encircled industry complex. I think it's an industry complex, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But you're saying that you want to put them on top of the buildings.
Not everyone, but a team maybe, yeah. So
Okay.
they have good advantage over the
You could have like a team
security
maybe,
run.
Securing which
Maybe here,
direction?
looking
Securing an
this
approach
way.
from which direction?
another one looking this way, so you get oblique fire from two
the-
directions.
From the west, from the
Have
west,
your
from the
reserve
south.
guys, which would be 3-2 in this case.
Okay.
You looking
you-
this
you
way.
want-
From the east, sorry.
And
I'm
then
sorry,
have
from the
your
east.
main
I
assault
understood.
squads found out
Okay.
maybe north
So
and
would
south.
you think it would make sense to potentially have another team
That's what I would
lock
be
down
thinking.
this T intersection and block that MSR off as well?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, get boots on the ground. Also have the ability to have these guys be over top of them, presuming the tree cover isn't preventing that.
And depending on the eyes here, which I think
Am I
Yeah.
understanding this
there's
correctly?
maybe some looking back west.
That
They
looks
could pivot to
actually really
engage this
nice.
way over friendlies
Okay.
if there's a serious threat coming from the west.
All right, so we've established kind of what this picture
Like an
looks like from a
emergency or
platoon
something.
leadership perspective, right? Thinking back to the op boards, that I'm certain everybody RNUs, and by RNUs means read and understood. Does this seem like a feasible battle plan?
Affirm.
Sergeant Cannon, anything to add?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty basic, right? I mean you guys talked through it. You had the objectives and you made it happen, at least on the map. So I mean there's always some things to do to get better, but for me this is pretty straightforward. I'd say it's definitely doable.
Good deal, and I'd agree. This is a pretty decent plan. We've got lanes of fire. We've got some phase lines. Sorry. We've also got an SBF position set up and established. The only thing from my perspective that I'd like to see is where does that SBF position move to? What is the secondary, and where's our rally points? Something else to consider, although not in this document, is casualty collection points or CCPs. That's something I'm sure our medic team would love to have us identify as potential CCP locations. take that back to your squads and think about that in future considerations. Does anybody have any questions about this period of instruction?
I
Thank you
have
for me,
one
Sergeant.
comment, Sergeant Spears.
Lieutenant.
Guys, always keep in mind the elevation, because as we can see on the map in the town of Gorka, as an example, like right here, the SBF position and the hill 366, alongside with the ORP1 that we have here, it's in higher elevation than the whole town, pretty much. So maybe I will move the SBF position somewhere around that area, if it was me who was planning it. But I mean, yeah, there can be a lot of plans in that specific town, but keep in mind the elevation, hills, saddles, and all that kind of environmental structure that you're gonna face.
Absolutely. That's a great comment. Always bear in mind the elevation. The map isn't always going to tell you exactly. It's going to give you an idea. Things can change in the field, but perfect planning makes some other shit happen, right?
Whoop.
All right, moving on. Forms of attack. Flanking attack. A flanking attack is when the bulk of the enemy are not facing the main effort. This is a very effective attack as it allows the main effort to close on their enemy. It generally requires the supporting effort to engage the enemy first. This draws the enemy's attention in another direction and allows that main effort to attack from another side. This is exactly what we just reviewed. What Corporal Sheffield was describing, that would be a great example of a flanking attack. A envelopment attack generally leaves the enemy surrounded. The main effort bypasses the majority of the enemy and attacks from the rear. This is usually done through means of transportation, such as mechanized infantry or air assault infantry, that allows for high mobility of friendly forces. Enveloping attacks rest upon the enemy not having 360 security. So that's a lot of times when we take a cop or push into an air base or something along those lines. We try to do that as fast and fucking high speed, low drag as we can, right? So always bear that in mind as a potential avenue for attacking. I'm sorry, a potential form of attacking. And frontal attack. Front attacks involve attacking the enemy head on. This is the most traditional form of warfare. This is not preferable as it often ends in high casualties for the attacking element. Only do a frontal attack if you absolutely have to and have at least a 3-to-1 advantage. Types of offensive operations. The first is attack. An attack is an offensive operation on enemy position in order to seize something, whether it be a bunker, base, city, cache, etc. Attacks are also generally planned and pre-coordinated. Ambush. An ambush is a surprise attack on the enemy from a concealed position. Raid. A raid is a coordinated attack on an enemy position. A raid generally has an objective that is not to secure a position. It generally targets something to be destroyed or an HVT to be captured or killed. The key about a raid is that it has a planned withdrawal. Movement to contact. A movement to contact is an operation that locates or regains contact with the enemy. A movement to contact typically turns into a hasty attack. However, if unseen, it can turn into an ambush. Does anybody have any questions about forms of attack?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative for me, Sergeant.
Negative.
On the other side of the coin, defensive operations. Hasty defense. Every time an element stops, they go into a hasty defense. A hasty defense is a simple, unplanned defensive position. A hasty defense generally has no pre-planning or actual defensive positions. Hasty defenses are not for long-term defense. It can be as simple as members of the element kneeling and facing outwards to set up in 360 security. Sergeant Stewart, if we are in a platoon column in a march and we call a short halt, is that a example of a hasty defense?
You caught me mid, Sergeant. I'm going to say yes.
Yes, I agree. Does anybody disagree?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Good. That's what we want to hear, because that's exactly what it is. You've already been doing this. This is something you do every single time you call a halt. Typically, your team lead looks front. You look to the right or the left. Your rear element or your rear team looks to the rear, to the behind. You secure your position in 360. If we're in a platoon column, sometimes we spread out a little bit more to allow the platoon itself to get into a circle. Sometimes it's just your fire team. But that is a perfect example of a hasty defense. The next type of defensive operation is a deliberate defense. A deliberate defense is a coordinated defense. These defenses typically are for long-term defenses. They often involve constructed defensive positions. The last is a blocking position. A blocking position is a set position to block the enemy or deny them access to an area, or blocks their direction of travel. Blocking positions are generally set in support of offensive operations. So going back to our Gorka example, right? Again, 096-089. Is everybody eyes on?
Eyes on, sorry.
Eyes on.
All right, let me get rid of some of these marks here. Let's say that we've captured this position, right? We're on that objective. We've got that that whole area set up and locked down. What type of defense would we set in this instance, Private Raymond?
Blocking position. No, a 360 security.
So you're always going to set 360 security, but of the three types of defensive operations we just discussed, which of the three would you say we would be setting up?
Hasty defense.
Okay, and why?
Because definition of a hasty defense, or actually, well, we just got there, so that would be making a hasty defense.
Okay. Does anybody disagree?
Affirm, Sarge.
Disagree.
All right, I don't know who spoke first, but whoever did, speak up and tell us why.
I'd set a blocking position, Sarge. You just took the town of Gorka, so you'd be setting a blocking position because we just offensively took this entire AO.
Okay. Does anybody disagree with that?
Negative.
Negative, Sergeant.
That's okay, but I think you could also set a deliberate defensive.
That's kind of what I was looking for. So you're looking really for all three of these. We just took it. We enact a hasty defense. While the hasty defense is being held, we send some guys out.
Blocking
We build some
positions roll
trenches.
out.
We put out some claymores. We do what we
guys
need.
roll
All of
out
a sudden,
into
we're in
blocking
deliberate
positions while
defense.
we establish
Or
those
while
hasty
we're doing a
defenses.
hasty
So
defense,
it's kind of like
we've
a
got
rolling
an
from
SBF team
1 to 2
or
to
a
3, if
weapon
that
squad
makes sense.
holding a blocking position
Actually, it's
on
1,
that
3, 2
MSR
in the order they're listed.
infill of
Yeah.
QRF. So all three of these can be in effect during any given time or scenario. It is rare, unless there's a shift change or something else going on, where we walk into a cop that we actually already hold, or an objective that we already hold. And that exclusive situation, we may be in a deliberate defense. Typically, we do all three of these, again, without even being aware. Sergeant Cannon, anything to add?
Negative. It's pretty basic, and you've done what needed to be done.
Pip distance,
Yeah.
I might save a couple frames. I don't know how it keeps
After
ending
action
up where it
review,
is.
I know some of you have submitted AARs. If you have, go ahead and stand up for me or just raise a hand, something so I know who's who.
I have not submitted an AAR before.
All right, so we got 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you. All right, grab a seat. The whole point of an after action review is to remind everyone what the mission was, tell them whether or not it was successful, and then break down the operation into parts. Part 1, you talk about your movement, any improvements or sustains. Take questions and comments from the group on movement. This is something that we do during almost every squad or platoon debrief.
Oh, he's not talking
That's
about the
that whole
patrol
time when
report.
we
He
sit
means
and we do that
actually
debrief
hosting
section, right? Secondly, we
AAR at
talk
the end of
about
the
any
mission.
actions taken,
I should have
and
stood up
again,
for that.
any improves or sustains.
Because I have done that.
Take questions and comments from the group. Lastly, talk about reorganization and any improves or sustains. Take questions and comments from the group on movement. So in the Gorka example, let's theorize we went through exactly as we did. We had the SBF position. We moved one team up here. We had some phase lines set up. We went through. We established a block position, and kind of a hasty defense around this objective. Okay. Corporal Swift, walk us through a mock AAR of kind of how that would break. Fill in the blanks with your imagination.
Thank you, Sergeant. So I would start off by stating that we infilled at ORP 1 before proceeding to send the SBF consisting of 3-4 and 3-2 to Hill Marker 366 to set up SBF 1. The assault element was to then push down eastwards along the road and start dividing the town up into two sectors. 3-1 took the northern sector, 3-3 took the southern sector, pushed through. The 3-4 sent an attachment to help clear through and lock down LDAs. Once town had been cleared, a blocking position was set facing east.
Sergeant Stewart, what was Corporal Swift's mistake?
I apologize, Sergeant. I wasn't listening to Corporal Swift's.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. Specialist Gates, what was Corporal Swift's mistake?
He just kind of, thank you, Sergeant. He just kind of talked about what we did. He didn't really talk about like movement and actions and or anything. He just basically stated what we did, not about like how we could have improved or what was good and what was bad or anything.
Also didn't give the opportunity for comments and questions, right? Now,
Safer.
Corporal Swift, I understand that I gave you kind of an impossible task. You were supposed to make up what happened and just envision this battle scenario in your mind. But this is something to keep in mind. When you're doing these AARs, you need to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to not only recognize what they did well, but correct what they did wrong, as well as offer any insight or comments as we go through. So just something to bear in mind through AARs. I will say, generally, we don't do a great job of this. Most of it is just, hey, this is what happened, this is what we need to fix, this is what we need to work on, and this is what went well. In general, at least from 3-4, I want to start seeing these done a little bit more formally so we can have a actual decisive conversation in training environments. Does anybody have any questions on AARs?
Negative for me, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
All right, now we're in the meat potatoes, the roles. The role of the rifle squads is to maneuver on the battlefield. They close the gap and destroy the enemy in close combat. Role of the machine gun team, meaning the 240 Bravo team and the weapon squads. The role of the machine guns teams is to engage the enemy at long range with overwhelming firepower. Their suppression allows the rifle squads to maneuver into position. Role of the close combat missile teams, again, your weapon squads. The role of the close combat missile teams is to deploy the Javelin missile system, or MAWS, and actively engage the enemy heavy armor at medium ranges with devastating firepower. Role of mechanized infantry. The role of mechanized infantry is to close with the enemy using fire and movement to defeat or capture him, or to repel his assault by fire, close combat, or counterattack. Lastly, role of close air support. Role of close air support is to destroy enemy armor and positions using heavy ordnance. Lieutenant Reyes, with regard to the last one, any comments on that?
Warheads on foreheads. No, actually. So, you know us guys, we as the 74th and DICO, all of us here give you guys ISR to let you guys know where are the enemy locations, positions, etc. And to also assist you guys in every single firefight that you can or cannot accurately or without casualties engage. Let's say, for example, the enemies have an MBT on a pretty much a fucked up location and you cannot engage safely. What you can do, you're gonna call us up. Hey, Dagger, call to Dagger to call us to us. Hey, we have that thing, we cannot destroy it. You do something about it? Yes, and we're gonna get it done. Other than that, nothing else from me, Sergeant. Thank you.
Take a mic, Lieutenant. Continuing on from what he said for fire. This is not something most of you will do unless you're a squad lead or a platoon HQ. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. There are certain circumstances which could arise. 2IC, 3IC, you got multiple casualties, things like that. So this is something pertinent you need to be aware of how to do. That's what we're going to discuss now. So regardless of the type of support that you will be calling for, being close air support or indirect fire, the most important information to relay is the 3Ds, distance, direction, and description, and the proximity of the closest friendly element, so that danger close clearances can be assessed. Should you be required to call in close air support, keep the following tips in mind. Relay a specific contact report, including as detailed a description as you can manage. If possible, an accurate marker placed on your Android will greatly speed up the process of an asset acquiring the target. Once you start calling in support, friendly elements should stop pushing on enemy to avoid walking into the fire line. Where possible, always mark both friendly and enemy positions with visual cues: smoke, lasers, IR lasers, flares, etc. While working on CAS, ensure someone is working to restore broken COC, that the appropriate people can regain control of the assets. If time permits, relay a brief sitrep to the asset in question so that they are aware of the situation on the ground. Aside from these tips, your call for support can be quite simple. More formal formats for calling support are covered in the respective qualifications. For an example, Thunder, this is Havoc 12170. I have all of Company HQ and Dagger down. We are taking heavy casualties and require immediate support on our north flank. We are taking heavy autocannon and MBT fire. We have pulled back into town and are popping green smoke time now. In cases of grave emergency, which will be most likely the case if a team or squad leader is needing to contact air assets, the generic term Broken Arrow indicates that the task force is in dire need of all air support and will authorize them to immediately remove all restrictions and act on their own to support the task force. For example, anti-station on frequency 70, this is Havoc 12, Broken Arrow, Broken Arrow, Broken Arrow. The task force needs immediate support from all air assets. Attempt to relay information as above if possible. If the situation is truly dire, only Broken Arrow needs to be called on 70 and nothing else. For example, on frequency 70, Broken Arrow, Broken Arrow, Broken Arrow. Let's pick on somebody different here. Sergeant White.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears.
Go ahead and call in an airstrike.
Roger, Sergeant. Would this be assuming a dire situation, as the document indicates?
That'd be lovely.
Roger that. Any station on frequency 70, this is Havoc 3-1. Be advised, we are Broken Arrow north of Gorka. Break. We have enemy infantry pushing danger close on our perimeter, and we have no contact with Dagger. Break. Friendlies are being pulled back to town center. Reference green smoke. Over.
Excellent. In that scenario, do you think that all that information needs to be sent up? Or is that too much or too little? Does anybody have any comment?
A little too much.
I would think too much.
Who said it first?
Lechner.
Why do you say that, Specialist?
The longer the call goes, the more concentration you have to put in it.
Sure. Okay. So again, we put Sergeant White in a kind of an impossible situation to imagine the scenario which he has to do this. But let's quantify this. We know that we've captured that position within Gorka. We've taken that. We're holding it. We've got some lines set up. We're being overrun. In that instance, if he can't get anybody else on net, you call up on Freak 70. This is Havoc, 3-2 Alpha, Broken Arrow, contact coming in on our northern flank, marking it friendly positions with green smoke. Over. And that gives them, weapons-free reign to come in there and put some hell on them. Is everybody tracking?
Whoop.
Affirm, Sergeant.
Affirm, Sergeant.
I don't know. I mean,
Lieutenant Reyes, any comment?
It seems like, as he said, it is kind
I'm
of
gonna keep
impossible.
it briefly, Sergeant. So again, I will not take much of your time. So most of the times we had one instance in Operation Watchtower that happened something like this. We had pretty much the unit HQ element and Dagger down at that point. Most of them actually went KIA in that specific mission.
I know which one he's talking about.
Havoc 1 Romeo actually stepped up on 70.
I think I know which one he means.
Said that we have a problem and do something about it because we're getting fucked. It was one mission that they were getting outside of a town. I forgot the name. I think it was COP Sakwa. Doesn't really matter. But in any case, most of the times, to give you a little bit of a backstory on how we operate as air assets. So let's say, for example, we are not gonna get in contact with Dagger for like 5 more minutes because most of the time we're checking through his helmet cam inside the micro Dagger and setup, something like that, to see if Dagger is down. If Dagger is down, I, as Thunder, most than likely, I'm gonna call up to Deco to get in contact with someone from ground elements because most of the times we're pretty far away from you guys. So we are absolutely gonna try to do it as fast as we can. So you guys are not in the seats. I believe that's all from me, Sergeant. I would highly recommend to get in contact with maybe someone from Dagger Element or someone to give you more,
I do think that it's kind of designed to be where
we call a 5-line or a 9-line, but yeah,
one of those things where,
most of you guys,
as he said, it's an impossible situation because I could just say,
but in any
this
case,
is such and such and 70 Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow,
and run with it.
An amazing thing, but I don't really believe that we are ever going to use it in the 506.
It's helpful
Other
to
than
know.
that, I have nothing else. Sergeant.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Sergeant Cannon.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
Done.
All right, gentlemen, with that, you are done with ALC 2. I guess Sergeant Cannon, send me up your attendance report. I have my guys, and we'll get that filed. All right,
Yeah,
so phase 2 of the training tonight, gentlemen. We're going to be
right.
stepping out of here. I want everybody to take the flag. We're heading back to the airbase. We'll, kit up, make sure all your gear is good, get your PCCs, everybody's grading and green. And Sergeant Cannon will be briefing us on the next phase of training.
Yeah, hey, gentlemen, you go ahead and we can just push through to the range.
Jesus, fuck.
We'll do all that shit there.
Roger, go to the range.
Yeah. Remember, put your helmets on once you guys fucking fall in and make me your paperwork.
We don't want to get any nasty sunburns outside, gentlemen.
Right.
I'm not bald like you,
Yep.
Sarge.
Especially as baldies.
Especially Gates need his helmet so when he licks the window, it doesn't hurt his head.
Especially if you're bald. I had it twice of getting sunburn on my fucking head. It fucking sucks, Gates.
Fucking lotion, dude. Suntan lotion.
Hurry up! If I beat you, you're late. Who's not here? Who's not here? Who's not here? Oh,
Bravo's all here.
fucking Swift, fucking Corporal Swift, bringing up the rear as always.
As always.
More like
All right,
Taylor
gents,
Swift.
just gather around. Gather around. We're gonna get into this after that exhilarating classroom portion, right? All good information, though, really, guys. Like, it was really good to be able to go back through that. So, remembered some of that stuff. All right, everybody here, Alpha Bravo, everybody got your boys?
Corporal
like
Sheffield, you've got a box in your machine gun there, man.
There he is.
I know I'm working on it.
All right, gents. So, this second phase of training, we're going to be doing a little range time today, okay? We're going to be doing is something that a lot of us haven't really used or got our hands on. We're going to be taking out the EMR, right? We're going to take out that rifle, that long rifle. With that being said, the reason we're doing that is because our very own Private Raymond, once he gets promoted, will be the DMR for 3rd Platoon. So if everybody wants to, make fun of him, do it now.
Where's my stick?
Good luck.
There we go. Private Raymond, this is actually something that, there's only 3 in the whole fucking company. So good job. Make us proud, right?
Yep.
All right, gents. Real quick, just a recap on what the Designated Marksman does. This is not a sniper, right? This is somebody who's just out there getting some recon out, being able to reach out and touch some specific targets, with effectiveness, right? Like, that's what they're going to be used for. So it might change a little bit of some of the tactics and strategies that we employ as a squad, or at least as the Bravo team. But we'll get into that at a later training. Right now, we're here to shoot stuff.
What?
So, just to let you guys know, actually, we're not going to go fucking through that. All right, so hit the box. I got a public loadout if you don't have a DMR loadout, but if you do have one, go ahead and kit out with that. Once everybody's ready, come on back here. Fuck me.
Again?
Yeah. You guys just need to be here 2 hours prior so that
Sergeant,
it's good for.
I can't use it.
it won't allow us to use it.
Stand back. Flat. There we go. Everybody check it now.
There you go, Sarge.
Good to go.
They look good? Okay, cool. Like I said, boys, once you're done, if you have any questions, ask them now. But once you're done, head on over here. Hell yeah. Get you boys being first.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Take note, Swift. Where you at?
Probably at the box.
Probably late is what he is.
Good things come to those who wait, Sergeant.
There he is. All right. Everybody take a knee quickly.
God, this is beautiful.
Who here, go ahead and stand up if you have ran as a DMR before. Nice. All right. Sergeant White, go and give me kind of an example of what you did during that time.
Roger that. Thank you, Sergeant. Initially, I was utilized the same as a rifleman, i.e. I can still fill the same jobs that a rifleman would be expected to. I can stack up, for instance, with my team to clear a structure, so on and so forth. However, as targets at long range, especially very narrow fleeting targets appeared, say in excess of 400, 500, 600 meters, I was called upon to engage them with decisive and accurate fire that produced casualties in excess of what 5.56 NATO is typically capable of.
Yeah, hell yeah. Speaking of that, this is what type is this Chamberlain?
It is 7.62 NATO, Sergeant.
Yeah, there you go. So if nobody's aware, we'll just make sure that's what our 240s carry, right? So essentially, we are pinpoint accuracy at the effectiveness of a 240 with a 7.62 round. Everybody tracking on that?
Hey,
Pretty
from
deadly.
Yeah, hell yeah, right? So just a couple of notes as you're doing this. There are a couple different accessories, optics, things like that you can throw on your rifle. And we're not going to go through all of it, but right now, just know that the one that you're carrying, if you got the public loadout, is the default, right? That's the one that everybody comes out with. So once you get back to your squads, or we can talk afterwards. We'll go through all that if guys on 3-2 want to do that. So with that being said, who's ready to shoot some shit? All right, boys. I want you to pair off. Make it like high school. So pair off now. Let's go. Hurry up.
I'll take Raymond.
Yeah, that's right, you will.
Gates.
Quick. Who's ever last? I'm going to laugh at you.
Oh no, I'm already with Reyes, buddy. He's
All
my
right, come
buddy.
on up on the east
did
firing
anybody-
line. I'm going to
anybody,
start calling targets for you once we get the go-ahead.
Hey, did
Hello.
anybody
It's
count
not
everyone?
gonna happen.
Anybody take the second account, or doesn't look like it, right?
Whoever's speaking on 130, you need to step off this net.
If Corporal
Roger,
Flay
disregard
uses
all.
Ryan Reyes, he can.
Star Murph, do you mind being a spotter for one of
I
those?
guess that's our range, right? Do we go into the bunker?
Apparently, I was still
Sure,
talking
sure.
about
All right,
3-0.
it's like high school all over again. All right, boys. With that, go ahead and grab a lane. Grab a lane. Get up on. We'll talk to you once we're up there.
Go on the right side.
I have no range.
Alpha Bravo, send it down to your teams for everybody to get on, at least one member to get on 132.
Yeah, copy.
Here, if you want to shoot first, I can spot.
Bravo copies. I'll be handling it for Raymond. I'll direct Gates to do the same for Reyes. Are we cleared to go lock and load?
Yeah, you're clear to lock and load, and once
We
everybody's
are clear to
on
lock
deck,
and load. Gates, go ahead and get on 132 as well, so that you can monitor calls down from squad lead.
Guys, just be on 132 so you can hear me.
We got both, boss.
All right.
Yes, let's go, your last Bravo, we are ready.
Three close
Gonna be
targets.
your Romeo's last order.
All right, Raymond, you have the AP mags, right?
Hey, gents, if you haven't heard, one of you guys gonna want
Let me check.
You may want to shoot here where you can take a knee, so you're not like trying to strain to get over that thing.
The
32, this is Bravo 3, see, I'm on 132. Yeah, roger.
Oh, I don't have any AP max.
Okay, here, I'll give you a couple from mine.
Hey, Ryder.
that what
Yeah,
what's
I
that?
got it on mine.
Here's 5 AP mags. Load one of those instead. Those are the ones you will typically use on an operation.
All
Let
right.
me know when you're there.
They have a yellow-green colored tracer
Oh yeah.
that is very distinctive. Just be aware of that because enemy forces sometimes use similar colored tracers.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't misidentify it, basically, and listen kind of for the sound of the DMR.
Right, leadership 122.
All right.
All right.
Without further ado, I'd actually prefer you stand right here so that you can take a knee for a stable shot. Okay, you tracking on those targets at the tower at
All right,
084?
gentlemen, everybody on
It's
132.
like 12:30.
Listen up. I'm going to be moving between the teams so you can hear me when I'm back. What we're going to be doing is a gunner-spotter situation, right? We'll let you guys delineate who's going to shoot first, who's going to be the spotter. Some tips about being a spotter, right? You are to get your gunner on target. So what you're doing is you're getting them on target, they're engaging, you're correcting, and then you're moving to find new targets, right? So with that being said,
Sergeant Cannon, give my guys a minute. Get on 132. I don't think they heard that.
Okay.
No worries.
Before Charlie, ready to check 132.
yeah, let me Charlie 132.
All right, just hold for now, Wall.
All right, so
Did you do
guys,
this
you
thing?
guys who just showed up, what we were talking about, little tips for it's going to be a gunner spotter situation, right? You guys delineate whoever that is. So with that being said, spotter, it's your job to get your gunner on target, right? Once they're on target, do minor corrections and then move on, find new targets. We need to be quick and efficient. So if you look out to the east at varying distances between the blue flag and the red flag is your range. If you want something a little easier than that, it's going to be between here and the cargo towers. So with that being said, guys, start Spotters, get your gunners on targets, and you guys are clear to engage when ready. Over.
Copy.
Airport check.
32 Bravo copies.
Alright, map ready.
Alright, gents, you heard him.
32, this is Bravo 3, I see something when you last.
Copy.
Alright, so Raymond, I'm going to start calling out targets. I'll give you a range, and then you'll engage them. I'll adjust your fire if you miss. And from there, at some point, I'm going to have you switch out with me so that you can use the... what's this thing called? The Vector. And get used to ranging with it, because there's a little bit of a trick to
It's kind of
doing it.
saddening. I'm only hearing one rifle.
Alright.
So, so target at bearing 084, top of the cargo tower. You see it?
Put it on 900 meters. And try to
Italic.
Roger. Distance is 396 meters. Call it 400. Fire when ready. One shot.
There you go, bullseye.
Alright, middle one next.
Yeah, it's the same range.
I'm ready.
920.
Send it.
Nice, bullseye.
Oh, he got hit. Hold on. Wait for it to pop back up.
Alright.
Go for it. Okay, that was about half a meter low.
Nice. Fuck
Alright,
yeah.
left one.
Take another shot.
Copy.
That's a hit.
Goddamn, Raymond.
Those are gonna be
Do it again.
2-0 again.
Right,
Alright, that's a hit.
9-6.
Alright, adjust to bottom left target. Same distance.
Nice.
On top
Use the
of
same hold. You should be able to
tower.
score a hit on it.
1 times enemy shooting.
Pow. There you go. Hit the one on the right. Same distance. Same hold.
928.
Alright. Good stuff. Adjust to bearing 089. There is a row of targets out in the field. You're going to engage the one on the far left. It's by the road, right of the trees. Distance is
Not seeing your impact.
537 meters to target.
Range is 928.
You track it?
One on the left.
Set
Tracking.
range to 900.
Alright, fire when ready.
Fire.
That's a hit. A little low, but you got him.
Starting left to right.
Do it again.
Good shit. Stand
Come on,
by.
Mike. Get deadly. Let's go. Get
That looked like a hit.
I mean, that bunker.
Hey, firm, one of the
Moving down the field.
Lift fire. There's something driving around out there. I don't know what that's about.
All elements 132. Looks like we had a little visitor out there. He is a part of the range. Fucking smoke him.
He's a part of the range. You are clear to smoke that guy if you get a shot on him.
Got no eyes on
On
him.
the stairs.
Yeah, he's... we'll wait for him to pop out again. Okay, target 090, distance 521 meters. That is the one immediately right of the target you shot earlier.
Remember, boys, controlled, concise shots.
Italic.
Fire when ready.
You see the Walker Tower?
That's a hit, dead center.
Bearing 95.
Copy.
Bravo, this is Reyes. Be advised, I'm gonna step down from this radio.
All right, all elements 132. Get ready. Send your last.
Yeah, roger that. Sorry, I was getting a little loud over here.
And get ready to switch. Over.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. The target behind the smoke pillar. You still able to see that? It's
Yes.
091.
Roger.
Pow, there you go. Okay. I'm gonna adjust you to another
96
target.
tower.
Bearing 074.
On the neck.
Distance 555 meters.
Shooting the lower guy.
Nice.
You tally?
On the team.
Italic.
It's at the left of that big row over there, the left row. Engagement ready.
You need more?
No, I got it. I'm good.
Hit.
Plenty of
Stairs.
rounds.
Four guy.
Where are you shooting?
That's a hit.
Shut the one right behind
Waiting.
the smoke.
Do it one more time.
Can you see the guy at the top of the bunker fucking past the smoke?
That's a hit.
Alive.
Alright. He's done.
62.
All elements 132. Hold. Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
Lift fire, lift fire.
Ceasefire.
Copy.
All right, gunners. Gunners and spotters go and switch.
Map out
He wants us to switch right now.
Alright, we're gonna switch here momentarily. Now,
Target 2.
Job it.
Smoke.
I ran with him.
Give him by bipod. Back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
so here's the thing with the vector, right?
Okay, so you're saying that
If you
I
just
forgot name.
hold if you hold Romeo
Okay.
when you're looking at something,
Yeah.
like just hit it once and then hold it, it'll give you the range, of course, the target.
Course reset.
If you do it, if you double tap Romeo, it will give you the adjusted range to account
All elements
for
132. Once
the
you're
angle of
switched,
attack
you
that
are
you're
clear.
firing
Range is
from.
hot.
Right, range is hot.
So, like, for instance, at this range, the point of impact will be slightly higher since we're firing downhill. So, even though it's basically 400 meters to that tower you were initially firing at,
Okay. Out.
it's actually slightly less if you double tap it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. That being said, you pretty much always want to use the double tap, in my experience, if you're trying to get an accurate range. So I'm going to start engaging targets on the left, because those are the furthest ones. Give me a bearing, a description of the target, and I will engage. And, of course, distance. I need the distance as well. It's going to be about 600, maybe 700.
Bearing
What's
062.
the range to the ones by the fucking dirt track?
At the tower?
Yeah, at the tower.
Roger. Which
The
target?
range is 467 to the guy at the top.
467,
Top of the tower.
copy.
Another one, I just saw another target.
All right, engaging.
Oh, I only see
Oh, that was slightly
A
low.
little low. About
All right, engaging
maybe an
again.
Inch.
That's a hit. He's down.
Hey, firm, working my way closer.
2 more targets at the bottom of the tower.
Nice.
It's a hit. Center mass.
Already cleared.
Engaging one on the right.
Hey,
They're down.
Sergeant, ceasefire for a
I'll
second.
get the range.
He's
Lifting
down.
fire.
Engaging the left guy.
Hey, Private, once he fucking starts engaging one, switch to the next one, right? It's gonna be nice succession, right? You're like, you hit it, he hits it, you got another one already lined up for him.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right.
And remember, a lot of this stuff, it's all the information you give him in a very concise, small manner, right? That guy on that
Working
part.
my way to left.
469 meters left, right? And then he hits it.
All right.
469 meters bottom right. Like once he's on target, once you guys are looking at the same thing, he's gonna know what you're looking
Euro
at.
fucking
You
east.
can start doing
600
some
meters
shorthand,
close.
right? Just make sure that you're getting that concise and that clear order out, or at least that information out for him.
All right.
Roger, engage.
All right, sorry, you can keep going.
Roger that.
Thank you. Good job, Raymond.
Let's move to the right to the 3 guys staying out in the field. Do you see them?
Yep, tracking. What's the range?
Oh, I saw him bleed.
Roger that.
Engage them.
No, what's the range? I don't know how far they are.
Oh, don't know if that was me or someone else. I hope that was me. I'm claiming it.
Reloading.
Jesus, what are we feeding them bullets?
414 to those targets.
414, copy, engaging. Gotta go left to right.
Okay.
All
Tower.
right, all elements 132. You got 5 rounds left. 5 rounds each.
5 rounds.
Okay, I just fired 2 rounds. Get me 3 more targets, and then I'm gonna call it. They want us to only fire 5 more, so.
Copy. Let's move to the right
Engaging the left
at
guy.
bearing 075. There are 5 more targets.
Copy. What's the range to the
Range is
The road, 500.
range is 532.
532? Copy. Okay, engaging.
All right, elements
It's a
132.
hit.
Once your 5 rounds is up, go ahead and condition 4.
I'm gonna go in
back to
succession
box.
down the line, left to right.
Four, move back to the box.
Copy.
Second target engaged. Going for the third and final. It's a hit. All right, lift and fire.
Okay. Back to the box.
Can you give me the range on that?
It's one of those things where you've just got to kind of mess with the vectors more. You'll get faster over time. As long as you know about that
Yeah.
feature where you
Stuart,
can
how's
get
your
the
ankle?
adjusted range based on like the angle that you're firing at, that's
Okay.
really
Probably
honestly
shouldn't
more
jump off
important
shit
even than
with
your
fucking
speed.
90 pounds on your back.
All right.
Can't tell me to live my life.
Oh, you were aiming at the bottom one?
Corporal Swift, what's the purpose of the
All right.
DMR?
To accurately and effectively engage targets at
This
long
is
distance with more
3-2
effectiveness.
Bravo
556,
on
556,
132.
92.
We have finished our course of fire and I have lifted fire at this time.
Copy with rally boxes.
Rally at the boxes when you guys can.
Can you do say again if we are lining up the boxes? Yeah, go and cease fire. Condition 4 and push the box.
What's between the fucking face?
All right, they can hear me. He'll catch up. All right, boys.
Battleborn
so
FPS, thanks for the
you guys
follow.
kind of get a little understanding of how to employ the DMR, at least how to use it. These targets were well within range of that
Raymond, take your mag up,
weapon's
man.
effective range, right? We're not going to get too far into that. It's once you guys get trigger time, get your hands on it, and kind of understand what's happening. So when you see it out there, you can be like, hey, this is a great position for this. Hey, man, maybe you move over here, right? We're all
Nice.
here to do the same fucking job. So
Welcome
if you see
to
that,
welcome
help
to
each
the
other
unit.
out.
As soon as your recruit training is over with,
All right.
Does
Does anybody have any
as I
comments?
recall,
quickly
you should
that
get
every-
the rank of
everybody here
PV1,
wants
which
to hear
means you're an
about this?
official officially able to fill in on trainings.
Nobody.
Sergeant.
Which means
Yep.
that if you see a
I just
training
wanna make
that's
sure
going
that
on and they've got
everybody
open
knows what
slots,
how
you
to,
can come down and
I mean,
ask
it's not all-
and
it's not
participate,
always,
and they'll usually be able to fold you in.
how to do
I do
windage.
recommend going to an OSUT class or two first before you start
Yeah,
filling in,
absolutely.
unless you have prior
So,
experience,
change might have
in which case you'll fit in just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to
absolutely.
the unit,
so
man.
check windage, guys. Is something we should have went over, but we didn't want to get through this. Shift K is going to give you your wind. Right, you're gonna have that thing pop up in the left hand. You're gonna look at it. The dots mean, how hard the wind's blowing, right? So that'll help you affect and change your or do corrections at longer distances, right? And fuck, what was the other thing you talked about? Oh, yes, the magnification or the ready zoom, right? Default, that is plus and minus on your numpad. You guys can change it to something else. I don't remember exactly what that's under. I think it's just under weapons. But plus and minus on your numpad will increase your variable zoom. Good.
Also work in the tanks and level of the barrel.
Yeah, there you go. All right, boys. So with that being said, nobody's got anything else. We'll go ahead and get kitted out with your billet that you're in, and then we're gonna step off. Shoot some bad guys.
Go up. Somebody took my mags. I think. No, wait, no, I took my mags. It just auto-equipped them for me. Interesting. I didn't realize.
Yeah, thank God that I had the suppression of the G28 because I wasn't wearing earplugs.
Yeah.
3-4 back on 134. Certain spears off thumbs, one mic tops.
Yeah, gents, make sure if you've changed anything, make sure you get your
Sound off when you're ready.
your checks done. Also,
Bravo, this is Reyes. I've got 45 on
also we're still in this training environment, so make sure you're condition 4, boys.
Copy.
You don't want everybody on 132?
Radio check 134.
Again.
Bravo, this is Raymond. Radio check on frequency 132.2. Over.
Got you, Lima Charlie on point 2.
Lima Charlie, 34.
Yeah, maybe not this time.
Right,
Gates ready to check point 2. Over.
Gates, this is Bravo. Got you, Lima Charlie on point 2. Over.
Our third
Roger out.
is under
I've
development.
got CLS again as well.
Yeah, they're
This is
smart enough. They'll figure it out.
This is Bravo. My guys are squared away. I'm waiting on one off comms. Over.
Okay. All right, copy.
That windage check is also great for throwing your smoke.
Sure is.
I mean, if the case you're not aware if the wind's blowing too hard.
Right. And where is he at?
Are 7.62 rounds affected by wind under 600 meters?
8 from.
Yep.
Hey,
Raymond, step up real quick.
Hey, Bravo.
I
Guys,
don't know.
Even at
change,
the
it's-
400,
Hey,
500
quickly,
meters.
It's a drill.
Raymond, Raymond, go ahead and get
In-game
your
or real life?
DMR loadout.
In game.
In-game.
Real life, I know it is.
You're gonna be running that tonight, and White take his
We were not having any change of wind.
Yep, Roger that, Sergeant. I'm gonna go off comms one mic, but I promise I'll
Yeah,
be
you're good.
back on station here quick.
Yeah, there's a
There we go. AT.
You just had to account for elevation differences.
sure.
From experience in game, to click out with good wind, there's minor drift.
Yeah, agreed.
Bravo, I'm back on comms.
I was actually gonna have fucking hurricane force winds blowing through here while you guys are doing this, but I'll give them, let them actually hit something.
I'm aiming at the tree line.
3-4, are you green to go?
Yeah.
I was ready.
All
Yeah,
right, boys.
3-2, I had
We got
Gates as my spotter. Even if you had winds or fucking anything, we are still gonna hit our targets.
okay.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
All right. Okay. I believe.
Raiders, so you know, Sergeant White went off comms.
Yeah, we got one guy on comm. That's okay. All right, boys. We're just gonna give him about 30 seconds, get everything ready, and then we'll step off. I promise.
1,
Raymond, have you stepped up on SquadNet?
3.
He said he'd be back in time, but
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
all right. This is Raymond stepping up for Bravo.
No, you're just Bravo 2. I see stepping up, but
Copy.
Yeah, every time that
Alpha
you step up on
copies,
squad
Bravo.
net, go ahead and say like Bravo to IC is stepping up on 132. And
Alright.
then the reason of why your team leader is not responding or anything. Is he down or is he off course or whatever?
Eating his MRE.
Yep.
I
Back
think
in
that's
comms.
best.
Bravo's back in comms.
And now that
think
he's
that's
back
the
at
best
home,
why
go
I
ahead and
choose I ever
use
heard.
names on radio.
This is Raymond stepping down.
Hey, to stepping up because my team lead is eating his MRE.
Yeah. Either that
Hey,
or he
Sergeant
got his
Cannon,
fall.
can you come with me for a second?
Yeah. Murph, how much seconds I got left?
Yep.
You're at 15.
Fuck.
Were we told to lock and load?
Negative.
Negative. Still condition 4.
Copy.
Purple Swift, you have a magazine in your weapon. Raymond, do you have a magazine in your weapon as well? All right. Let's get to the shooty shoots.
We're currently 4-man strong.
And for reference,
Okay. All right, everybody.
trainings
Thank
typically
you for
last.
holding out with this.
The sandbox doesn't
All right, if you
typically
look at
last
your
this
maps,
long. This is an exception.
And check
Normally we
down
would have
in
been
the
already
south.
in a gunfight or
We
something.
are on Starry Sobor, grid rev 063076. We called live fire. Sure, all you guys have seen that nice blue marker. So
Track it,
with that,
Sergeant.
we're doing a very easy movement plan. Right now, we have a understrength element of 3-4 with us. They're going to be doing some detach and attachments, things like that. So just look
This
out for that.
way, come
Be
through
flexible.
here.
We're going to move
At
to
Military
RP1
Crest.
once we insert, and we're going to do a general movement plan of a southeastern movement
It's very
right until we
steep
start
right
doing
there.
a turn to RP2. Once we get to RP2, we'll check there, and then we'll go to ORP1. At ORP1, the SBF element's going to push to that hilltop of, 385? And they're going to get eyes down into that town of Vishnoi, or however the fuck you say that, right? Once they get some information on what's happening there, we're going to get a basic movement plan together out in the field, very quick, very hasty, and then we're going to execute. Our objective tonight is Objective Treemeister. Objective Treemeister is known to have some sort of indirect fire capability, right? And we're here to destroy it. Objective
That means
Knots
mortars.
is basically their kind of command and control center, right? So we're going to be there to destroy both, eliminate that, and then we're going to hold Objective Treemeister and Objective Knots until we are relieved. Anybody have any questions?
Negative, Sergeant.
That was
I have one,
pretty
Sergeant.
straightforward and basic. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Is there an expected direction of enemy QRF at this time?
Yes, and I'm glad you asked. I knew you were going to ask that, Sergeant White. So we have possible QRF from the southeast of Objective Knots, Objective
I can see
Treemeister in
this
the
guy.
town of you guys see it.
Track it, Sergeant.
Levka.
So be conscious of that area, right? That's where our enemy was going to come from, is the southeast. We're going to try and keep, hopefully, from ISR shows all the enemy contacts or groupings are to the south of the town of Vishnoi. But keep that fucking 360 up. We've talked about it. That's what we went through. Some of the stuff we went through in class today, in the classroom setting. Make sure you're using it out there. All right, Jensen, anybody got anything else?
I got one quick question.
Yep, send it, specialist.
What type of enemy faction are we facing? Just standard Russian?
That's
Yeah,
my
they're gonna look like Russians.
that's my question.
Roger. That's all I
My
have. Thanks.
question.
Yep.
3 to Mike, visually Charlie on 4-2, over.
Somebody,
3-4,
real quick.
before we step up, I need to talk to. Send the Sergeant Can.
Okay, yeah, real quick before we step off, since we're talking about Russians, right? What does that mean? Give me something. Anybody, quickly. What does that mean for us?
Near peer threat.
Anybody?
Heavy body armor, Sergeant.
There you go. They're a modernized military, right? They got a little more. They're a little more organized, a little more firepower, a little more shit. So keep your shit straight, right? Get out there and execute, Hua.
That's the
All right, Roger. Do your final checks. You're clear to lock and load. Team
Before
leaders,
rally
make
on
sure
me.
your dudes are fucking ready. Kick some ass.
Copies.
All right.
I'm
We
ready
have
to
two
kick
two-man
ass.
teams tonight.
No,
Swift,
Stuart, I
you
meant- I
are
misspoke. I meant, are you ready to lick some ass?
Bravo, you are his
Ready to lick
battle
some
buddy.
ass.
Mike
There we
and I
go.
will be battle buddies
There we go.
for SPF positions.
Looking at the
just
map,
the 4 of us.
gents.
Keep your fucking heads on the swivel.
If you notice on the west side of Objective Treemeister,
Guys have any
There
questions?
is a heavily wooded area that is
Smell the
very
flowers?
steep.
All right.
Those guys
down there.
could potentially, just as much as we
Did you lose
can,
a
use
rib?
that to sneak
Yeah.
up on us. So we're going to want to be mindful of that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Bet you that's flowers.
Like, say you see the town of Mogilevka to the southeast where
Oh,
potential
God.
QRF is coming from.
Stop.
They could go to Military Crest around that that hill to the
Might
south
have been instance from
and come up on our
Mentally,
direct
yeah.
south
That's
and be
insane.
shooting either
Either
hilltop to
find a
hilltop
good
or on our
position,
west.
set up a CCP
I would bet
in
Monopoly money
town
on that.
for
They
the,
yell over there, right? They're fucking loud.
repelling
but-
the assault.
Not real money?
Let me know.
No, I'm
and
too poor for that. I'm an E5.
I could go for a $5 bill. Or a $500 bill. Sure way.
I ain't dancing to
Like,
earn from you. Bravo's good to go.
Decide if anyone comes over.
All right, I copy y'all on that though.
Yeah, so just be mindful of that.
I like talking to myself.
Sorry, did I not come across a net, Sergeant?
I'm gonna go comms. 30 seconds.
Roger, we are ready. I did hear you.
Yeah. All right. Guess we're waiting on weapons.
But that
Fine.
doesn't mean fucking shoot to your black. Count your shots, do what you can.
Princess is late for the ball.
I know.
All right, that's all we got, gentlemen.
We're all about balls, right, guys?
Ooh.
Sign me the fuck
All
up.
right.
Sergeant Kennedy, you good?
I'm a
Yeah,
bit
we're ready.
overweight.
All right, 3-4's in the handle, identification of CCPs, and all SPF position.
Vic, you hear that, Mike?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, boys. Bravo, I know you got one guy off, but we're gonna step off. You can catch up. All right. If you are
Roger.
ready, Alpha Bravo, push through the flag. Get out to our live fire once we're there. Same thing, same deal.
Go ahead and
Increase
push
the security
through.
until we
I'll be
get our
last
movement
from
plan.
Bravo through.
Let's go quickly. Let's go. Let's go.
Gates, you ready yet?
The flag.
Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You to the flag.
All right, I'm back. We moving?
Gates going through. I'll be last man.
Earplugs, butt plugs, boys. Let's go.
Come
Come
where
on, come on,
are
come
we
on.
going?
We're going.
Live fire.
Live
Oh,
fire.
live fire, Raj. Thanks. I'm through.
This is Bravo. We're all through. Set
Before you're all
security outside on the west side.
Bravo, this is Reyes. I'm looking south east.
All right.
Roger, I'm looking northeast.
Swift, follow them out.
All right, Alpha Bravo, listen up.
Bravo, be advised. I see a
Probably
fucking
gonna take something
compound
to the south,
bearing
bearing 172,
173.
RP1.
I
Once we hit that, we're gonna stay in the trees, go through the breaks,
Coming
do
to
it
you.
right, gentlemen, until we give
That's
a
not
new
a
move
PTR,
order.
that's a
Alpha, follow them out.
PRDM looking straight at us alongside with a
3-2, this is Bravo. I've got
and
priority
at least 5
traffic.
guys bearing
We've got eyes on a
173.
compound with a BRDM looking straight at us,
That is gonna
out to
be
the 173.
1.1
Stand by for
away.
range.
173 range.
What was the range again, Reyes?
3-4.
1183.
Set for 3-4.
1.1 click started.
I got one of my teams is showing. Looks like a compound with a fucking BRDM on it, looking right at it.
It's got-
over a click out over.
It's got prefab buildings and fortified entrenchments on it.
Marked up, and I'll get my guys on it.
There's your copies.
Like if you trace a line right now right over my saw, you can see it just barely on that hilltop cresting.
We've got a
Yeah, Alpha Bravo, I see that. Great. Bravo, go ahead and start
Bravo,
moving on
that's
your
on
movement
SBF
order. We'll get
1.
that thing lined up with 4-3-4. Alpha, follow them out over.
Roger, we're gonna push out.
Get ready to drill.
Wrong net.
Oh, fuck.
Roger, we're gonna push out time now. All right, let's head a little bit more west and then south onto our movement plan.
Don't cross in front of
Roger.
3-4, push on 3-4 on the east side.
This
Moving on to you,
is
Bravo.
Bravo. We're gonna push a little bit west and then south onto the movement plan. Get some of these buildings between us and them. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Bravo.
Alpha.
All right, hop the wall with me.
Hey, Rez, I'm pretty sure I grabbed 2 belts for you. I'll double check when we stop.
Thank you.
I might have dropped them. I don't remember if I grabbed. No, I think I should, but. All right, we're with you, boss.
Roger, we should be good to continue direct south from here. This is Bravo. We should be good to continue direct south from our current position. We might kind of swing out a little bit west if need be, however.
Bravo, once you move in more of a southeastern direction out of town, we're going to follow our markment over.
Roger, I'll adjust southeast time now. Oh.
Sounds amazing, brother.
Copies.
Disregard my last. We're adjusting more southeast. He wants us to stick closer to the original movement plan.
3-2, you want to hold up to
Roger,
catch
I'm
up?
off your left flank here.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and do that.
I'm on
we're
your
busting
4
that,
o'clock,
dude.
Bravo.
Yeah, Roger, I'm tracking. This is Bravo. We are heading out southeast time now. I think I already said that, but
All
hold
right,
it.
Alfie, go ahead and pick it up. We're on your left side here.
Roger, hold him.
Actually, correction on that. Push out to the edge of this and then hold so you can get eyes. This is Bravo. Looks like we got separation from Alpha at this time. We're going to short halt until they get a little closer. Over.
Yeah, copy, Bravo.
You want to hold here? Or you want to go to the next one up?
Just, this is good enough if you can see from here.
I'm going to push these little bushes right in front of me and then hold here.
Bravo, I want to keep a little bit of separation, so once you see us, go ahead and pick it up.
Bravo copies, picking it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bravo,
Southie.
right behind you. Gates, Raymond, we're moving.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Hey, Bravo, I'm taking point.
Roger.
Now, Bravo, remember, if we get into a section that you deem as a danger area, we'll set up the fucking the 240s and we'll push across over.
Bravo copies. At this time, we've got defilade from that position as long as we continue moving south. Over.
F22 copies, keep it up, over.
Bravo,
Roger out.
straight.
Send it. Go ahead,
Can
go
we
ahead.
see on the left-hand side of the road? It has more concealment.
Mike, let's move over to these.
Roger, continue on the left-hand side. Just make sure you stay in defilade from that that position up there. That's the main thing right now. This is Bravo. We're gonna stick on this left side of the.
It's opening up. The BRDM
Disregard.
have eyes on
Out.
us. I'm gonna continue on the right-hand side.
Take a knee for a moment.
We're following you here, Reyes.
Alpha's holding while V2 moves in front of us.
Copy, Alpha.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
Bravo, be advised. I would suggest to cut it from over here. If we push further front, the tower is gonna see us.
This is Bravo. We are short halting on this copse of trees to the southwest. We're gonna reevaluate our approach at this time. Over.
Yeah, 3-2 copies.
3-4, this 3-2. Bravo, short holding.
Yeah. If we.
I got one team doing some recon up on the southwest.
Do you think we're gonna have to head further back, Reyes? That's what it's looking like to me based on map recon. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to get away with pushing any further south.
No, it's all open field here.
Send for
Up to the
Bravo.
tower south.
Go ahead and start kicking it out east, direct east on a bearing of 100 over.
Roger that. I would appreciate that danger crossing from 3-4 if we're going to do that. Over.
Yeah, Bravo, either
Yeah, I hear
that,
that, Briggs.
or I would recommend
Bravo,
cutting
move
it
up. Looks like there's a lot of
more
defilade out to the
fucking
northeast that'll get us
east,
under
northeast,
any of
and
their
then
fucking
pushing
lines.
on the left-hand side of the road east.
See what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, I see it now. I see it, yep. Here, collapse on me. We're going to
Bravo, go
move
ahead and take
east
us out that
across this little ASR here. We've got some defilade to push that far tree line. We're going to maneuver up that a ways.
That was
Bravo to that marksman in that tower. Just
Come on, Team 2.
Behind you.
FYI.
Listen behind you guys. You guys are last.
Yeah, 3-2 copies.
Stay low, stay low. That tower barely has eyes on
Get
us.
some time to move about 400 meters to Hilltop 357. Might be able to, if you SBF for us, we can assault that hill and take it over.
Here, get ready to cover them in case they get engaged coming across. This is Bravo. We're across. I'm gonna get this covered anyways because that tower can just barely see us.
On your right.
Yeah, copy, Bravo.
Reyes, stay
Alright, Alpha
concealed
Bravo,
and get eyes on
we're
that
gonna line
tower.
up a shot on that VRDM with their 240 break.
I can't see.
Raymond, stand by for
They're gonna
range
maneuver
that
a little bit closer.
tower.
I want us to continue this southeastern movement.
617
We're
meters.
Pushing to hill 357 over.
Yeah, I can see now, Bravo.
That's gonna be at like 133.
Get ready to break down. Alpha's across. We're gonna follow them. This is Bravo. It looks like Alpha's across. We're gonna break down as soon as they're past us. Over.
Tower now.
Yeah, Roger. Alpha, go and take point.
Lego.
After you, boss.
You say Lego?
Yeah.
My ego?
Yes.
Leg life.
3-2 go.
All right, Raymond, you're on point of Bravo right now.
Gates, last man, let's go.
Roger, last. Move.
Copy.
Hey, 3-2 copies all over.
Alright, Alpha Bravo 3-4 is going to be moving on our western side at a southerly movement break.
3-4 is going to be on our western side, moving kind of southerly. You're going to move up a little closer to get set up to contact left.
Bravo, get lined up here. Alpha, disregard. Alpha, get lined up here. Bravo, take a fucking northern flank.
Bravo copies. Almost there. Northern flank of Alpha. Let's get lined up.
Yeah, pushing up a bit here.
Gates, these guys are within 1 to 150 meters. Reference the white smoke. There should be no friendlies that direction. You are free to engage.
Roger. I'm gonna send a couple HE out.
Grenade out.
Crossing behind you, crossing behind you.
Okay.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Be advised, if you can maintain base of fire through that smoke, we can push up and wrap around them on the left. Over.
Copy. Lost eyes on the east contractor below definitely.
Bravo, I see contacts on a bearing of 117.
Copy. We still got some eyes. 117 from our pause. 100 meters break. As soon as we neutralize them, we will push up. Over. Drop those guys and we're going to push up on the left.
5 meters of negating.
Let's go. Let's go. After you, Gates.
Alright, am I last?
Keep pushing up. We're flanking on the left.
Alright, moving up.
This is Bravo. We're pushing up to flank on the left.
Pushing behind you guys.
Go.
That sounds like shooters uphill from us another 100 meters southeast. This is Bravo. We got additional audible on what sounds like shooters uphill southeast 100 meters.
He's down.
Nice.
Good communication, Alpha Bravo.
Everybody check in.
Gets up.
He's up.
Crossing behind you guys.
Alpha Bravo, I want you guys to line it out up to the southeast and then start moving that way to confuse contact.
Okay.
Bravo copies. I'm going to push another 30 meters southeast. That should put me online with Alpha. Over.
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, give me another couple meters here of push. We'll sweep through these dudes we just whacked, and then we're going to be online and continue with Alpha.
Roger. Reyes, I'm about 30 meters to your fucking east.
Copy, Reyes is reloading. I'm pushing front with you, Yates.
This is Bravo. It appears that all contact is down on our side at this time.
I'm not seeing any more movement out here.
Yeah, that's a negative from me as well.
Alright, top off your mags. Get ready to continue pushing.
Clear up.
This is Bravo. Ditto on that. We should be about online with Alpha now.
Alright, copy, boys. Good job. Bravo, go ahead and take point. Start taking us down south towards ORP-1, over.
Say that again, Reyes. Bravo copies.
I've got eyes on Alpha there, directly in front of us.
Yep, take us out at bearing 201 degrees. We're going to head out to ORP-1. We're on point. Bravo's Oscar Mike.
Copy that. Regis is on point, moving 201. Copies.
Grenade, you just got your left flank here.
Everybody okay from that? Feelings hurt? Anybody?
Broke a nail.
Okay.
I killed many men.
Okay.
Hey, Bravo, it appears that the tree line is fading away on my right-hand side, about 100 meters side near this military crest.
This is Bravo. Break.
Alpha, start moving on the eastern side of Bravo. I want to use some of that def blade to our advantage. Dropped one contact bearing 205. Let's go, Mike.
This is Bravo. I took a round, but I'm up. Break. We've got contact to our front.
Right now, I'm calling it.
I don't see you.
I took a round, but I'm up.
Alpha, this is 3-2. West, get online. Looks like we got a fire team flanking us west.
fire. Team flanking to the... Maintain base of fire. Alpha's flanking to our west. This is Bravo. We're getting base of fire out. Alpha should be good to maneuver west.
Close Bravo. Bravo, hold that position. Stretch it out to the southwest. Over.
Roger, I'll see what I can do. Here, let's spread a little bit more southwest so we can get better eyes on the other side of this hump.
This is 3-2. We just got close contact.
Roger, pushing up a bit.
We're taking 40 mil. Let's see if we can spot that guy.
So we got some rocks right in front of me here. Am I good to push them?
Here, we are base of fire right now. We are not pushing. We need to be spread from the south to the southwest side. That's what Alpha needs to maneuver right now.
Yes, I'll bring you last Bravo. Myself and Gaze, we're staying here, providing security to the south east.
Roger. Raymond, come back to me and fill the gap between them and me.
Copy. Alpha's clear on the
That's my single shots going off right now. Come to that
Good
sound.
shit, Alpha. Start to move back east. Let's move south. I don't want to get caught in the open of these trees of that BRDM. Over.
Raymond, cover me. I've got a patch.
Hey, Bravo, be advised. It seems a little bit quieter. Do you want us to continue moving?
Not yet.
Copy.
Just hold security. I'm on it.
Roger.
2 copies all over.
All right, Alpha Bravo 3-4 is they're maneuvering to get in a better position at this time. They're directly to our west, about 500 meters break.
3 seconds.
Bravo, once you're ready, I want you moving towards ORP1. Break.
Get ready to
Set
pick up
SBF
201
there. Alpha, We're
degrees.
going to be assaulting that hill over.
We're going to set SBF. Yep, 201. We're going to be setting up SBF there. 3-4 is... Sounds like they're shooting it out 500 meters to our west. Let's go ahead and get moving.
Bravo,
do you know if they're engaging on
at your
SPF?
discretion to fucking get that long gun and play over.
Bravo copies. We'll probably have to get out of the trees to do that. Over.
There's your copies.
Okay, Team 2, fall in on me. Let's go. We're going to kind of ride the side of the crest here and get out to ORP.
The shift of the year.
Okay, that's Bravo. Just to let you know again, Gates is off comms for 30 seconds.
Copy, Alpha. I hear
Okay.
you. Alpha, let's go ahead and let's get you moving south. We're gonna get Bravo to set up about another 100 meters. Get them set up on that, and then I want you in position to
Bravo,
start
be
moving on that hill
advised,
once they
there's a
engage.
small set, building on a bearing of 178 from my location.
Keep pushing. Keep your eye on it. If it engages us, then we'll maneuver to it. Otherwise, continue.
Back in comms.
Roger that, Gates. Just go ahead and fall in on Mike and 3-2 at this time. Join us when you can. We are heading 201.
Looks like we're gonna.
Roger, I'm behind Mike now.
Under the guns to get up there. Over.
Yep, they're right in front of us.
All right, Alpha Bravo 3-4. They fucking were engaged by squad.
Hey, Bravo, be
They're
advised.
pushing
I'm
through us
on
right
a bearing of 01. I'm on point.
They are directly on the western side of that BRDM location. Over.
West side of BRDM.
Copy.
Bravo copies.
All right, Bravo, go ahead and
you
get
can
find a
go cut up
position
with you guys
here.
now.
Alpha, get ready to start moving on that position.
This is Bravo. Contact left.
Oh, cool.
This is Bravo. Danger close. Contact to left.
Bravo, get lined out. Alpha, start maneuvers.
Bravo's on it.
Dropped 1 on a bearing of 116.
Gate set to 50 meters on those 40s, and you should be on.
Our movement's gonna be slowed.
We're taking effective rounds to the southwest.
Do you want me to dump them over the hill in front of me?
An additional shots. Bravo
Yeah, do it quick
south,
before
I
Alpha
see,
pushes down there. Actually, disregard. Hold your 40s.
Close contact southwest.
Hey, Bravo, be advised. The BRDM is outside of the compound,
Bravo,
bearing
moving in
5-5,
from your
going
fucking-
left to right on the open field.
This is Bravo. Priority traffic. The BRDM is moving out of the compound southwest at this time. Break. We're additionally taking effective fire from that compound. Over.
Yeah, if you copies all. Alpha, keep dealing with that shit to the southeast. Bravo, get a buddy team out to the west. Work with your AT. I don't want that fucking thing coming up behind us. Over.
Bravo copies. What's the range on that BRDM? Can we take it out?
Bravo, at this point I lost it. It's moving right on a bearing of 300 approximately. Hey, Bravo, if you
Alpha,
want
this
to
is
come
Bravo.
with me, we can boost close just a little bit.
Send.
Be advised, we lost eyes on that BRDM. I'm thinking we need to shrink up our separation here. We're getting engaged on two sides, over.
I'm gonna put HED.
Got me the contacts to the south are...
Hey, Gates, I'm taking one on a bearing of 50. See if you can lob some force inside the compound.
Alpha, this is you.
Send.
If you're not running anything right now, go ahead and link up with Bravo on their southern side. Break. I want us to get most of our nodes.
Push southwest. Push southwest.
Copy.
Like 50
That
meters.
vehicle's down to the west.
Roger, southwest.
Still,
A-firm Alpha.
sending shots
Bravo,
out
have
to
eyes on
the
the BRDM. Fuck, it's in front of me.
A-firm Alpha, 3-4 is lining up time now.
Bearing 290.
I'm going for it. This is Bravo, we're going for that BRDM now.
Yeah, Roger. Bravo, if you have a shot, do it.
Shit, just drew
Where's-
right through them.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's right behind me. Right behind me. Right, literally right behind me.
That fucking Vic is right behind your fucking man there.
Get away from it. I'm about to take...
See it?
Alpha Bravo, fucking disregard that. Alpha Bravo, continue your maneuvers.
Yep.
Conditional Vic off to the west.
Keep pushing southwest.
Disregard that one.
I gotta work.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I'm going to continue pushing behind this def light here southwest, over.
Bravo, push the front. Copy, we'll hold behind you.
I've got audible on a buttload of shots out to the southeast. I don't know what that is, though. It doesn't seem to be at us.
Bravo, do you have all your with you? I guess fucking.
This is Bravo. My guys are between each other side of you right now, over.
I have 2 men of Bravo.
Yeah, copy that, Bravo. Just hold your position. We're dealing with
Hold it.
casualties. We'll bring them up to you, over.
Bravo copies. I'll be holding where I am, over.
Cross behind you.
Alpha, I want you holding...
Raymond, let's see if we can get some targets from here, maybe.
Disregard, break. Alpha Bravo,
me and
3-4
Ray
has pressed that hill there, taking that position.
3-4 pressing that hill. They are taking that position up to the west.
Alpha Bravo, I want you guys
Well, it's right
setting
behind
up
us.
a
I don't know where
blocking
it
to the
fucked off
southwest.
to.
It's going to be our next movement over.
There is another BRDM, I believe, at SBF-1 to our west at this time break. The one that rolled up on us, it departed. Over.
Roger.
So moving left, Bravo, moving to you.
Roger. This is Bravo. My guys are back on my pause. We're going to continue after Alpha. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Once you guys get set up here, lined out to the southwest and the southeast,
Next
I'll
time
make
we
sure
stop, I'm
one-time
gonna try and get
share
out
out
to the
there.
west towards that fucking military position.
Yeah, Roger. We're going to try to get our eyes out that way. Bravo copies.
Alpha Bravo, remember, I know these guys kind of...
Contact right. This is Bravo. Contact right. 50 meters uphill.
Copy, Bravo. Go ahead and fucking maneuver on that break. Alpha,
We're maneuvering on that.
contact, move back to us about 100 meters.
Copy. White smoke off to my southeast. 200 meters.
Copy.
This is Bravo. We pushed that tree line west. We took that contact over. Watch your backstop. Make sure there's no friendlies up in here.
We're going to push up there and clear it. Over.
Bravo, be advised, I'm down to 9 HEDP. That's all I got left.
Copy. That's the 240 engaging over there, I think.
Bravo, fucking friendlies are up there on that tower.
Friendlies coming up. Friendlies coming up. Bravo copies. Will...
Smoke someone.
There's still a shooter in the tower. Shooter in the tower.
Clear up there with friendlies. Go ahead and
He's down.
let you fucking handle that. Go ahead and push southeast, over.
Bravo copies. We got eyes on those friendlies. They're pushing to us now, so... Yeah, breaking down, over.
Yeah, roger. They told me they were on the radio tower. It looks like they're pushing there now. Break. Bravo, once you
Break
move
down,
down,
come with
back
me,
to Alpha's
southeast.
Position, we're going to hold there. Let
Friendlies will get the
3-4 some
tower.
ISR out, and we're going
Hold
to figure out
security
our
on it.
next movement, over.
With you, southeast.
I'm here, Sergeant.
Thank you, Bravo.
Pushing back.
Good shit, guys. Good shit, boys. Keep it up.
Whew, we got rounds coming over Alpha.
Raymond, you're not allowed to come back with any ammunition. You see that guy right there?
You got it.
It's off the east somewhere. We can copies.
Hey, Raymond, next time that we're in that kind of situation, make sure you push out a little bit more to my
Bravo,
right
still
before you
left
fire.
shooter
That
on
round
the
went right by my
southeast
ear,
on
dude.
the island. East fucking tree.
Oh, sorry, man.
Hey, we're live. That's what matters.
Taking Alpha.
Still a shooter out the southeast, no eyes. True to
I'm set up on your right, bro.
Alpha, I'm gonna maneuver past you. Here, let's
Bravo,
maneuver
go ahead and, maneuver
past them here.
Alpha to the south.
To the
Stay
south.
on the
Pull back
eastern side
behind
of
them.
this defilade.
Oh, disregard. Go on the east side of the defilade. Let's go down so if they have to shoot, it's over us.
Down slope.
Alright, we're crossing Alpha.
Somewhere between.
I hear him shoot. I can't see him.
I know there's like one guy out there.
Farther enough out to where the tree line's blocking us.
3-1, this is Bravo. Interrogative, do you have a thermal device over?
I can't see you through the fucking trees.
Disregard, we gotta fix him, the shooter. He's down.
I see him.
I smoked him.
Yeah, Bravo, I think I saw another one, like 20 meters behind the guy that you engaged.
Push that guy southeast. He's like 100 meters. Yep, there's another one.
Alpha Bravo, our movement is going to be in that direction, the southeast break. Alpha, go ahead.
Let's
start
keep pushing.
picking up, move
Let's
on
keep
the,
pushing. Let's not give them a
right side,
target.
Bravo, over.
This is
incoming ID.
Spread it out, boys.
This is Bravo. We've got another contact southeast where we dropped that guy. We're pushing through. We're not gonna wait to get hit by that IDF. Over.
I'm pushing around the left of the pine tree.
Bravo, contact 132 for me.
This is Bravo. We're tallying on those shooters. They're right on us. Over.
140, 140.
He's down.
Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through.
You got it, boss.
Bravo, we're moving up slope to you. Up to.
Copy,
we're
we're
moving
on
up
your right gate.
fucking south side.
Bravo copies. We're pushing through the contact. Looks like it might have just been a couple stragglers. Over.
Copy.
Contact right. This is Bravo. Contact right. Close. Push that contact. Get online.
Pushing.
Alpha Bravo, contact, let's go.
This is Bravo. We had a close ambush on our southwest. We think we've defeated it. We're holding our position. Over.
Is it just one guy?
It was two.
Copy. Alpha, you okay through that?
Roger.
Hey,
Bravo, be advised, I have eyes on the compound, I have eyes on one Ural plus
Good
a lot
shit,
of infantry and a military tower.
Bravo, once you're good in that clear break, Alpha, once you start moving
Hold position.
southwest, get eyes on that town and our
This is Bravo. Priority traffic. We have eyes on the town to the southwest. Lots of shooters down there. Looks like there's prefab fortified buildings as well. Over.
Fortification.
Bravo, I hear you. Break. Alpha Bravo, hold position here. Get a line out there. We're gonna get 3-4 to cover our movement over.
Eyes out southwest, but see the tree line.
Alpha copy.
Yeah, or my guys on the.
Hold your fire, but line up a target if you've got one.
As of right now,
Hey Raymond, what are you gonna engage?
Reloading.
I haven't spotted
looks
a
like
target
there's H barriers, fucking motor pool, all that
There is
bullshit with
one
a
on
bunch
the
of dudes
silo, one
hanging around the
underneath.
buildings. Break.
He's looking at us.
Where are my guys at?
We're gonna try to
Okay, they're spread out.
conceal our movement with some smoke. We're gonna push
South.
directly
Careful
into this break.
pushing right of me.
You could just
there's a
cover
guy on
our.
that side.
I really need to just stop relying on my dagger right now.
Bravo, reference silo, farm silo out to the west, guy on top of it.
Alpha, this is Bravo. You are
Yeah, I
not
got
transmitting on net.
big ass
Over.
castle here south. It doesn't look like it's occupied.
Bravo,
though.
reference silo out to the west.
No, disregard.
Alpha Bravo,
There's
find
Teslas
hard cover, not
inside
right
that
now.
castle
Hide.
compound.
Find hard cover now.
Behind a tree.
Alpha Bravo, reference your
Top of my last
dagger.
one, the castle.
3-4 is called up. Blue force marker
I have copied. Hold on,
1020 to
traffic.
a direct south, about 630
Oh,
meters
yeah, that's
out.
getting called up.
BMP-2 in a pre-built fighting position. Over.
Hey, I got eyes on a BMP 2 bearing
Yep.
break.
To
181 break. 600 571.
This is Bravo. Copy all. We tally on that BMP's position. We can see it from where we're at. Over.
Yeah.
Alpha Bravo, copy. We're gonna try and get 3-4's AT team down here to take
AT's moving in to try to take care of it. Just chill where you're at until I give you further orders to move.
Roger. I'm staying low.
Hey Raymond, can you move behind the tree? You're sitting on the open a little bit.
They should.
Alpha Bravo, let's
Pull back
go ahead
north.
and break contact. Move on to the eastern side of this defilade. Right
north.
North and east behind the
I want that
defilade, rather.
BMP to get wind of where we're at. Over.
This is Bravo. Copy. We are Oscar
Hey
Mike.
Bravo, just drop 3 guys and set it down.
All right. Just we need to disengage at this time.
I'm right behind you both.
I guess the idea right now is we're trying not to get sandwiched between that BMP and those jerks in the town to our west.
Oh, yeah.
Roger, if
All right, Alpha Bravo, just line it up right here on this side of this crest. Once 3-4 gets up here and they fucking engage and destroy that thing, we're gonna push and
We're gonna
assault
line
this
up
town.
here and we're gonna push and assault the town as soon as 3-4 is done with that target. So just set security on a
Bravo, go
tree
ahead and,
here behind the
back
death
to
blade.
my position. I want you, whoever saw that BMP, with you, and we're gonna get eyes on it. Over.
Bravo copies.
Should be your left, bro.
I'll shift back over to you. Just chill kind of behind this death blade here. I'm gonna move with Gates back to 3-2, and we're gonna get eyes with 3-2 and weapons to engage that target up there on the castle.
Roger.
Hey.
Copy that, Bravo. I'm gonna stay with Ray over here.
My boat team right here. They're the ones that fucking saw it.
Right here.
Over here, Swift.
Put Charlie on it.
All right, Swift, take good care of Gates now.
I'm liking this. You're doing a fucking fantabulous job.
I love that you're so smooth.
Hey, Sergeant Cannon, I detached my guy to go with Corporal Swift.
All right, Roger. Just keep a fucking eye on him. A physical eye on him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching them. I'm watching them.
All right.
About 500 meters, maybe a little farther.
All right, Alpha Bravo, we're in a holding pattern right now until 3-4 line up that shot. Break.
With their fucking malls.
Be aware, Eddie, if they fucking miss, that thing's gonna get probably angry and start lighting this hill up.
Make sure
So find
Swift
your
doesn't
cover.
miss. That thing is going to get pissed if we try to shoot it and we miss.
Has good eyes on that vehicle from where I'm at, about 500 meters from my current position.
Great at handling tubes, so.
Ooh, Roger, break. Alpha, what type of shot is it? Like a side shot or a frontal over?
I'm guessing it's going to be probably close
It's
to
going
a
to be
front
a
shot.
top shot, basically
Top
a top oblique shot on the front.
Copy.
That was
Alpha
round
Bravo,
up.
I guess he'd be fired.
He missed it. He's taking another one.
This is Bravo. It's reported that was a miss.
Well, they know we're here.
Hopefully you hit it this time.
Oh, it's fucking catastrophic.
It's catastrophic. It's catastrophic,
Bravo, I
Sergeant.
hear that fucking response as it's fucked up, break. Alpha, start holding this position. Bravo, start assaulting this town, break.
We're going to start assaulting the town.
Both teams get smoke out, cover your concealment. I want to push that hard point quick and fast to the west, over.
Nice shot. Fall back
White
to
smoke
me.
up hills.
And Bravo.
530 meters.
I don't like this position.
So be ready to start engaging.
Copy, Alpha.
Gates, go ahead and
Yep.
go ahead and run Swift back and get him with his guys. Freaking, we're gonna get online and assault now.
Looks like he's moving on his own. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Roger.
him now.
All right, let's go ahead and get this taken care of.
Roger, moving.
This is
with,
Bravo moving into position to
yep.
assault now. Gates, get me some 40
Roger,
smoke
Alpha
prepped.
Bravo, get smoke with your concealment. Use your 320s if needed.
Roger, 40 smoke prep now.
Bravo copies on it.
Bravo, there's contact up slope or possible marching up slope to the south.
Bravo, there
where
is a
the
second
castle
Ural
is.
right in front of me on a bearing of 226.
Do you have a shot? Take him
A
out.
little bit of accurate marksman fire, possibly from the castle.
Where do you want the
itself.
smoke?
Maybe movement, castle, south, east side.
The Urals? Or
Sure,
the trees?
sure, on the Urals. Put him on the Urals.
Yeah, I copy. I copy. Alpha, break. 3-4 is getting in position to get a 240 on it, over.
Put one more out of these trees.
Roger. This is Bravo. We're trying to maneuver down through the trees southwest of us to get in here.
Good shit, Bravo. Make it happen.
Smoke out.
Yep, it's out.
Got enemy smoke at 235 as well.
Bravo, you're gonna
Yeah,
get
so
the
Bravo,
castle.
I think I
pick up guys
eliminated the guys that
Bravo copies.
Artist blue.
Move.
Mike, moving Bravo.
Moving.
Alpha, get ready to break contact and move right behind us, over.
Here, let's cut right to that red and green building. I want to put this town between us and that castle.
You got it.
That was meant for TeamNet.
3-2, possibly another vehicle, possibly Ural with a mounted heavy gun. 172 or gas.
Hey,
172
Gates, bypass me
500
and go with Ray.
Copy that, Alpha. Go and break it down and start moving over.
3-2, spot in the open, southwest. Approximately 250 meters, 300
IDF
meters.
outbound.
This is Bravo. Priority traffic. IDF outbound. Over.
Reyes, keep going. Not Reyes.
Copy, break.
Let's go.
Bravo, get fucking outer security or outer cordon on one of these buildings, break. Alpha called out squad size out to our southwest, like 100 meters.
With you.
They're gonna be fucking pushing up on us close. Let's clear this quickly and get it poured out that way over.
Bravo copies. Hey, we're getting outer cordon on these buildings. Got friendlies pushing up on the northwest side.
The open to my southwest.
Hey, Bravo, we got a couple Vicks in here that might need burned.
Yep, we'll deal with that when we can. We got friendlies coming in. We need to secure this area.
Roger. This barn is clear. Raymond, I'm going up the northwest side.
This barn is the westernmost building. Get security from here. This is Bravo. The barn is the westernmost building in this town. We're going to get security from this general area. Over.
Bravo, I hear you. Break. Go ahead and hold this position facing south. Over.
Bravo copies. Coming to you, Reyes.
Bravo, additionally, 3-4 is going to be moving from our north. Break.
Sloppy.
They're going to be pushing up. They were getting hit
Bravo,
behind
have eyes on the infantry on the open field. I'm
Bravo
engaging.
copies. This is Bravo. Additional on that, we've got infantry in the open field 200 to 300 meters south. Over.
Yeah, I hear you, Bravo. Good shit.
Bravo, the same contacts I called up earlier on.
Me and Ray are setting up in the tower.
Copy. We tally on those contacts.
Alright, let's tag it just Start.
Bravo, there's still products charge coming from the castle upslope.
Alright, we're scanning
Bravo
to the
copies
west
all.
for targets now.
Hey, I'm going to range the castle from here.
Copy.
And the north tower is 537 meters.
Into the town. Over.
537. Copy.
Yep.
I can push down from where I have smoke out.
Raymond,
but it's
from my position, the north tower on that that castle
get to
compound
them.
is 537
tin
meters.
roof building.
It's going to be
Building over.
more like 550 from
All
where
right,
you're
Alpha,
at.
just hold your position there. Break. Bravo, let's clear through this up to where we're online with Alpha, and I want you to assist them in their crossing. Over.
Belay that. We're going to move up on the east.
Yeah, he said a tower.
So what that means is Alpha or Bravo, I want you to push through about 3 buildings to our southeast. Alpha, hold tight till we get there. Over.
We're going to move 3 buildings over southeast or so. We're going to clear through and assist Alpha. Freaking, they're having some trouble. Team 2, break down and come to me. We're pushing southeast.
Alright, we're moving.
Wait, did we clear this? We didn't clear this, did we?
I cleared it.
Okay, okay.
Alright, we're with you.
Yeah, there is a next over there, Bravo.
Okay. Here, let's get over here on the left side where there's concealment.
You got it, boss.
This is Bravo. I'm starting that push southeast through the next couple buildings. Over.
Yeah, copy.
Hey, Bravo, I'm gonna hit this brown building.
I'm with you.
Me and Ray got the green one to y'all's left.
Copy that.
Opening door.
Check. I just got in the floor.
Die, motherfucker. Hey,
All
Bravo,
right.
I'm going in and left.
You've got the superior angle. Go.
Moving.
Coming in.
Where are you?
Ready.
The green and red building.
Alpha 3-2.
He's down.
Make sure you're walking your flanks up.
Okay, I'm going in right. Pieing right. Got stairs holding them.
Good job.
Copy. Opening the It's down.
Gates is down.
Copy.
Sounds like a heavy
This
gun
is
on
Bravo.
the
My
side.
team 2 has got one down on their paws. They're at the little green outbuilding. Over.
Push it, Raymond. We got you.
This one is cleared. Stand by.
I'm getting the casualty.
That was dangerous.
32 troops moving from the castle, heading north. One my position over.
I'm good.
Push, 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 push.
Okay, I'm going right.
That's clear.
Going left.
Okay, looks good. Looks good.
Red green building's clear.
This is Bravo. The 2-story I'm on is clear at this time. Friendly's coming out. Friendly's coming out.
Oh, I chose the
Roger,
fucking
Bravo.
wrong way to go.
Max welcome.
I'm going around the other side to tag the
3-2,
entrance.
and pushing close.
Never mind, we're pushing that, Reyes.
Alpha break.
He's down, he's down, he's
Possible
down.
break contact. Bravo, get smoke out for Alpha. Alpha, full time into our position. Over.
Clear, clear, clear. I'm reloading. Stand by, Bravo.
This is Bravo. Which direction does that smoke need to go? I don't know where Alpha is.
I
Over.
want it.
Hey, Ray.
I want it out to the east. Over.
The mic is still working.
Bravo copies. Working on it.
Hey, Gates, stay with me, brother.
Is here, Raymond, I need smoke out to the east for Alpha so they can break contact.
I'm up.
Gates, as soon as you can, I need 40 smoke out to the east-southeast for Alpha to break contact and use to move down to us.
Roger, how far? There's already a ton of smoke here.
If there's a ton of smoke, disregard, they're coming.
Roger, hold.
This is Bravo, there's a lot of smoke out. Looks like it's good, over. Reloading.
Did you guys clear this?
Good shit. Alpha, once you get here, go ahead and start facing south throughout this built-up area. Over.
Raymond came over to my position. We're moving back to you. This is Bravo. I'm moving back over to Alpha side of the road. I'm going to continue pushing with them, over.
I hear you, Bravo. Break. Bravo, once you clear this two-story building.
This big two-story, this khaki one on the east, we're going to come get it. Bravo copies. We're on it.
Moving. Hey, Gates, I'm opening the door.
I'm on you. I'm right behind you.
Mike, let them do it.
Pushing in.
Yep.
With you.
Opening the second door.
Sound like more launches from the south. Troops on the open, direct south, 300 meters.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Those are going to be yours. I can't engage them right now, over.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
I got you.
Mike, let's move.
Flying.
Ray,
Got stairs. I'm going to push the stairs.
Me and Ray got your outside.
Alright, popping the door. Corner fed room, I'm pieing it. One down. Clear. We're good, let's go back down. This is Bravo, the two-story is clear.
Building is clear. Moving outside.
Alright, we're pushing to the next.
Friendly's coming out, friendly's coming out.
We need 3-4 over here. We're fucking so many guys coming out of.
Everybody check in.
Yeah, copy that, Break. Alpha Bravo, that last volley from, looks like they're trying to smoke out our SBF, right? 3-4 isn't effective right now. They're on his last position, over.
400 meters. Me and Ray are pushing the brown log
Is this
cabin.
building? That's not a good side to be on.
Tell 3-4 we're gonna engage. We're east.
This building appears to have been already cleared.
Hey, Bravo, let's hit the yellow one.
Held right here, Break.
Roger.
3-4 is
Roger.
going to get in a position to cover us. We're going to push on that.
Bravo copies. We're making our way to the final couple buildings of this town.
Alright, this is clear.
Bravo, cross.
Moving.
Covering you.
Covering you, Reyes.
Yeah, hit it.
Okay, popping it.
All on you.
Okay, pushing in.
With you.
Pieing it, corner fed room.
Close contacts southwest.
Clear.
Of the village.
Moving on
Yo,
the
Ray,
last door.
shift your fire like 190.
Copy that, Alpha.
Infantry movement up the slope. Top
Okay,
of the fucking
looks like it might be
hill,
another hallway.
base of the castle.
Oh, no, it's corner fed. Clear. It's clear.
Nice, Bravo. I'm pushing back.
Two coming out.
Down slope within 100.
This is Bravo. We are clear up to the yellow building on the south end of town. Over. There should be another one past it, Reyes.
Alpha Bravo work together to repel this attack right here from the blast, over.
It's a barn.
Okay, let's get.
This is Bravo. Copy. My guys are already putting fire out. There's one last barn we're checking, then we're freaking all gonna be shooting that way. Over.
It's locked, Bravo. It's locked. It's clear.
Bravo, give me a check on all your guys.
Yeah, it's clear.
Roger, stand by. Everybody check in.
It's up.
Raven's up. There's one shooter remaining down south to the west.
This is Bravo. Everybody on Bravo is green at this time. Over. All right, Reyes, we need your gun on these dudes coming in from the south. We need to repel this attack.
Yeah, somehow I ended up inside the
Mike is Alpha. I mean, vacation.
I chose the wrong fucking side.
Coming up to you.
Mike, I need field, yo.
Hey, Bravo, I've got perfect eyes from up here.
Roger, keep me covered. I'm coming up. This is Bravo. We've assumed positions on both sides of the road. We've got effective fire going out south now. Gates, are you getting ranges for Raymond?
Yeah, ready for now. Might be down now. Yeah, he's gone. Oh no,
Reyes, I need more fire suppressing going out. Give me at least sustained 3 to 5 rounds every couple seconds.
Copy.
You've got a bunch of partial belts. I'm going to switch them for fulls.
Oh, fuck, reloading.
Roger. Covering you.
Hey, Bravo, I saw at least one guy coming down the hill from the castle. Bearing of 187. I'm gonna re-engage.
Gotcha. Gates, it's about 350 meters to that tree line. Traverse me 2 HE rounds on the both extreme sides of it. Over. This is Bravo sending in last traffic.
3-4 is getting a position to cover our movement.
3-4 is getting in position to cover our movement on this castle.
Once they get in position, I want our maneuvers. We're gonna step
Yeah,
out
350.
southwest.
Once the 3-4 gets us covered, we're going to move to the southwest. We're going to use that tree cover to move up to the tower. You see that big strip over there to the southwest? We're going to be using that. Bravo's tracking on all.
Alpha copy.
Gates, that was a hit on the same tree line I was looking at. I didn't see it, but you were about the right range.
Roger. You want me to send one more or hold it?
What? Yeah, one more. I've got more shots coming from about halfway down the hill at 203.
Yeah, Bravo, I'm looking
Alpha
at
Bravo, this is low. Give me the H report and get your teams consolidated over.
One for 8.
But I've got a machine gun.
Ray, 192, 300 meters.
Reloading.
Give me an ammo-only ace report, unless you guys have used a lot of smoke or something.
192? He's just
I don't
on the
see
right
him.
of him.
Bravo, this is Vegas. I've got 5 builds.
Roger.
3-2 Alpha, H report follows. Green, AR,
Right.
orange.
Bravo. My whole team's down. I'm surrounded. Up on the hill.
Be advised, 3-4 is almost entirely down there, surrounded up on the hill.
3-2 Alpha, copy on that.
Alright,
I
Alpha
believe you
Bravo,
mean
priority traffic.
northeast of us.
Sounds like 3-4's down. Break.
It means 360.
Bravo, I want you to break contact from here. Start moving east, up slope.
We gotta go east, break contact.
We're gonna go support
We gotta
them.
go help 3-4, they're in trouble.
Let's go, boss.
Team 2, we need you over to us. Yep.
67060.
Good stuff, Ray. Good stuff.
We're coming to you, 3-4. This is Bravo, we're rolling out. Get ready to pop smoke. We're freaking flanking fire on that position we've been engaging.
Roger. I can pop smoke over at the tree line if you want.
Stand by on that.
Alright,
We've
Alpha,
got some
go ahead,
concealment
break
here.
contact. We're moving up. We're gonna fucking sub them over.
Roger.
Bravo, am I going the correct direction?
Yes.
Mike, go ahead and kick it up with Bravo.
Smoke
You
out.
know, I'm getting low on 40s.
Yeah, Roger. Unless you get like a really good angle or something, just
Bravo, once
conserve
you're
them.
up there, let me know what's going on.
This is Bravo, I'm up here. Time now, break. I'm looking for friendlies, over. Where are you, Sheffield?
Your fucking north.
To the left, to the left.
Over.
I think they're in this big cloud of yellow smoke. They said they were surrounded. Get ready for contact.
Roger.
This is Bravo. I think I'm on them now.
Keep an eye down
Copy.
slope, east, northeast.
Bravo, I want you on primary fucking inner security. Alpha, I want you pushing out southeast and setting up a little farther out over.
Moving on.
Ship, boys.
It's over here southwest on the downslope.
On my location, Bravo, on my location.
Mike, you got him?
Yep, I need security.
Reyes, I want you on security.
Copy, break. Alpha Bravo,
Hey,
see you
Bravo, I
left for my
think
time now.
we might need to fuck up the security because all of the guys are fucked up.
Copy, Mike. We're getting it to you.
Yeah, I got CLS here.
Reyes,
Gates, come on me. I have to ghost down. Havoc 3 Mike.
Contacts, direct east by traffic.
Reyes, I want your saw on security. Everybody else will be helping wherever they're needed. We got KIA.
Alright, I'm with you, Mike. I'm working on Doc. Working his leg. Left leg. Working left leg. Did he just die? Did he just go KIA?
Did I just crack?
I'm popping smoke.
I think fucking Doc just went KIA.
You possibly have more contacts to your south.
If these guys are dead, get off of them and return fire southeast.
Goss is gone.
Roger.
Mike, give me a fucking update here.
This is Bravo. There's multiple KIA.
Any other casualty working on time now?
What's the status on the rest of the guys that went down? All of them are KA?
Alright, roger that, break.
I think so.
Bravo. God damn it. Engage contacts.
Around 120, this guy's popping up over the ridge.
We're getting fired from the southwest as well.
We're still up. We're dealing.
This is Bravo. We're getting pinched by fire from the south and the east at this time. Over.
What's the condition of your element?
Bravo, shifting back east. Split for contact south or southwest pushing.
What's the condition of your element at this time?
Copy out.
Hey, there's some lone wolfing dude down here east of me.
Saudi.
Gates, grab Ray and
More
fight
contacts south.
Alright, Alpha Bravo. 3-4 is back up for consolidated break. Bravo, break contact. Last time.
3-2 Alpha danger close contacts.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We can cover your withdrawal from where we're positioned right now. Over. I want you guys to stay below the deflate. Get ready to cover Alpha's withdrawal.
We're fucking moving up to support.
They're gonna.
Bravo, with Alpha in close contact, I want you pushing up to support.
I'm coming back to you guys now.
Bravo copies. I'll peel my guys over there.
Movement.
Correction, we're already sort of on their left flank. Over.
Gates,
Yo, go.
I'm gonna need your belts.
I got you, brother.
Push up like 20 or 30 meters.
Alright, here you go, bro. Here you go.
We are still supporting Alpha.
Alright, I got both of you. Here you go, bro. There's 400 more rounds.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I'm going to push up a little bit here on the southeast, or correction, your east.
This is our new SPF position. 3-2.
Try to stay as low as you can so that tower can't keep engaging you. And all the merry jackasses.
Alright, Alpha Bravo. 3-4 is setting up.
Hey,
to the
Bravo,
south
eyes on the
of our
smaller
movement.
compound
Moving back
wing
northwest.
186. There's guys
We're
inside.
going to be moving back to the town over.
Hey, we still got dudes hella close,
Picking
east,
up
southeast.
a weapon.
Within
Copy.
50.
Bravo copies. We do still have guys trickling in from this east side. Over.
Yeah, I hear that. Break. Let's go ahead
Be
and have
advised,
you pull
Alpha
back
picked up,
into 3-4's
and
line
Alpha
over.
picked up an enemy weapon. Go ahead and full back northwest.
Fucking,
Alpha is
west
leaving.
over.
Roger, pulling back northwest. Hey, Swift, we're pulling back northwest. You want to come with me so you're not alone?
Hey, Bravo, the compound right in front of me still has guys inside.
Okay. Alright, thanks, brother.
Come on, Swift. I'll give you a push if you need it.
Alpha, how you doing after that?
We have a smaller compound on the bearing of 180 up the road. It still has enemies
Like
inside.
here.
Copy your last.
3-2, this is
Alpha back,
Bravo.
we're pulling Bravo.
Send it.
Be advised, we've got a smaller fortified compound, 180 up the road, like 300 meters over.
Ray, I'm gonna hold up this rock that I'm on.
Yeah, copy.
Hey, Bravo, we can utilize the DMR to engage
Alpha
the
Bravo,
compound.
are you guys reconsolidated at this time?
Find out who that is shooting at us and kill them, Raymond.
They're out to our south, Ray.
476 meters.
And make it quick. We're gonna push back to the town again. This is Bravo. We are set on the south of Alpha at this time. We are engaging a contact to the south, taking fire from us. Over.
Yeah, copy that, Bravo. Great.
That's not what I
Let 3-4
meant.
start to handle that. Alpha, go ahead and start moving. Make your maneuver. west, push through the town.
3-4's got it. We're
on
gonna
the
break
western side,
break contact from that single
We're
shooter
gonna
and
push up
continue.
the tree line south into the objective.
Charles, go bend your last, Bravo.
Bravo copies. We're breaking contact now.
Good shit, boys. Keep it up.
3-4 is 3-2.
Here, move behind 3-2 with me.
Back into town, and we're gonna push on the western side, and then move to the objective. Fucking Tree Meister over.
So you're gonna want to come north and then hook west and south with me.
Moving with you, Bravo.
Alpha Bravo, just be advised there is an enemy. Looks like unarmed Gaz. Break. Correction, it is an armed Gaz, but it's unmanned.
Let's
The
go,
objective
Bravo.
knots over.
What's wrong with Gates?
He's off comms.
Roger. This is Bravo maneuvering down with Alpha now.
Good shit, boys.
Watch your spread. These guys still have mortars.
Alpha Bravo, good reaction to that mask has. Good shit, boys.
This is Bravo. I only wish I could have done more. Over.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got there. Yep. They did what they needed to do.
So,
Alpha,
Bravo, after
once
we
you get on
get
that
down
western
with
side
the
of town, just hold until you before the downslope over.
Alpha's gonna hold and wait for us when we reconsolidate. I believe the movement is still gonna be the same. We're gonna push to that southwest and then creep up the trees to get to that tower. That's correct, right? 3-2.
Yeah.
All right.
Spark shots direct south, guys.
Copy out.
It's going, Morris. It's going.
I know. Are you free? No, you're not. Right now?
I should be good.
Alpha, this is
Perfect.
Bravo. I'm
Let's go.
coming up on your
Yeah,
6 now.
Maneuver on the southwestern side. We're gonna be out.
Hold on the side of the road.
until we
Let's
get
not
to
get
the
punched.
tree line.
Oh shit.
Roger, I'm gonna push right at this corner of the building.
Alpha, when you're ready, I can push across the road and continue southwest.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Do it.
Right, up here.
Don't do it in front of me.
What are you doing? Who's in my backpack? Get this fucking
Hey, Bravo, on the left-hand side tower, on the bearing of 180, there is a guy with a sniper rifle looking up the window. Can we push and grab the DMR and fuck him up?
Yeah, that's what he's for. Raymond, go back to Reyes. Let him get your shot for you.
Go.
Yeah, I'm gonna back on the right hand side.
Correction. Reyes is moving up on the right.
On my way.
Hey, Sergeant Cannon.
Yep.
We've got a sniper up in the tower to the south. We're getting the DM on him now.
We'll fucking kill him.
Yep, we're working on it.
Still.
This 3-2.
I do not like this.
We're on the west side.
Gates, let's push back a little bit northwest so we're not all bunched on these guys.
Yeah, I'm with you. T-Bone.
Just like right back here where we're out of line of sight is good.
Fuck did you go? Okay. Ray, he's over.
Over here.
There you go.
Let's head down slope.
Right.
Like 420 meters.
500 meters.
Direct south.
This is Bravo. The DM is engaging that sniper now. Make it quick, Raymond. I need this guy dead.
Hey, Bravo, does anyone got any extra 40s or no?
I don't see it.
There's still that frag shots coming from the southwest.
3-2 might.
Roger, let me push
3-2, this is Bravo.
Over here to me.
Send it.
Yeah, Bravo.
Interrogative, are you carrying spare
That
40
guy
mil?
moved away
Over.
from the window. We are. Never mind.
That's a negative over.
Roger, out.
That shooter to direct south is down.
Shit out.
We're contacting the right tower, Bravo.
Although, when that fucking shooter is down, we're gonna start our movement over.
Right tower. He's on the right side of the right tower.
Reyes, what's the status on that shot? I'm waiting for it.
Ryder, I'm gonna give you a pass.
No, he didn't go down.
Bravo, be advised. He kneeled back. We are not gonna be able to engage. What's your
Roger.
orders?
Roger, get ready to maneuver. This is Bravo. We suppressed the sniper. Recommend we move now while he's not looking at us.
Continue your movement, Bravo. Make it happen.
Roger, let's get down to that tree line. 258 degrees should get us to the closest part of the tree line.
Roger, moving 258.
Get ready to smoke this. We've got very poor cover here. Smoke out.
Ray, you're
Of course it landed right next to a tree.
On the way.
Heard.
Alpha, are you covering Bravo? I should have probably
We're
asked that.
pushing the big tree line.
Alpha Bravo,
Yes.
getting ready to fucking put some HE love on top of that tower.
The big,
I don't like using smoke in the first place, but
I know you do.
this is Bravo. I've made it most of the way to the tree line. I can get set and cover Alpha. Over.
Roger.
Push south, get in the tree line, and get covering fire on that compound. Send your traffic gates.
Did you find anything about them 40s?
That's going to be a negative. 3-2's not carrying any spares.
Fuck. Roger. I'll let you know what my 40 count is in a minute.
If you guys look at the tower, it's fucked up.
Sniper.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
Hey, Gates.
Yo.
I didn't like the.
All right, Bravo, we're coming up right behind you. Go ahead and start your movement up to actually disregard. Bravo, hold that, cover that southwestern flank, and then southern flank. Alpha, just bound past them over.
Make sure you're maintaining south and west. Alpha's going to bound past us.
Ray, the guy on the window is still up. You can
This
shoot
is
him from
Bravo. We
here.
got eyes on that guy in the window again. We're going to try to take him out. Good copy and all.
Right, like 2 meters right.
All right, Alpha Bravo
I saw
3-4
that.
is engaging with their 240 to that fucking tower. Over.
This is Bravo. The sniper has been killed at this time.
Good shit, boys. Give my best to Raymond. Alpha, make it happen.
Hey, Raymond. 3-2 sends his compliments.
South right now.
Almost jealous, brother.
He's gonna give you
3-2, when you're ready, we can pull up the rear.
Bravo, be advised, I have 7 HEDP left, is all I got.
Yeah, Roger. 3-2, this
On
is
top
Bravo.
of,
My ace
2
report
times yellow
from
smoke.
earlier is as follows. Yellow on ammo, should be green on everything else. Over.
Alpha race report. Green on AR ammo. Green AT.
I've got some extra mags, by the way,
Orange,
for you guys,
black
if you
on
need them.
556. Green medical.
Hey, copy that, Alpha break. Alpha, once you get another like 55
Hey, start moving
meters,
south.
we'll
They're getting
pull
away
up
from
to you
us.
And I'll redistribute mag to your team.
Roger.
Break. Bravo, go ahead and start picking it up to us.
Glenn's got the rear.
Roger that. Bravo's Oscar Mike.
Alpha's holding cryptic.
I'm currently carrying like 15 mags, so I need to get rid of a couple.
Alpha Bravo 3-4 is still there's still glass in that tower, and the
I took some from the
objective
KIA
knobs break.
earlier to
You're
redistribute
not
to you
seeing
guys.
any movement at this time. Over.
Roger. You know, it would have been nice if they were carrying AG or AGD.
Nope, I don't think weapons has a grenadier.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm just saying. They could think of the rifles every now and then.
Adjust 128.
Copy 128.
There's
Right
kind of like
behind you guys.
a little hump here. We're gonna stick to the right hand side of it.
Follow that hump there. Follow it.
Bravo's 3-2.
The Humpty Dumpty dance.
Send for Bravo.
Humpty Dumpty dance. You ever heard that?
Looks like on the map here, looks like any avenue of approach on objective
here.
Tree Meister is going to be pretty steep. Break.
Roger, hold
I want you moving on the eastern side of objective Tree Meister.
I
Over.
want to hold you.
This is Bravo. Copy. We got contact southeast.
Do
They
we
got
have
something
vendors in front of
southeast
us?
somewhere.
No.
Like 30 meters. Anything in front of us is hostile. Over.
Hey,
Bravo copies. Be advised those contacts are within 200 meters to the south and east. C suppression does work.
Put a 40 out, but I fucked it up.
That's why he's moving around like that. He did.
White smoke.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I've got base of fire. Over.
I can't see shit. I had to put
Hey, we're taking contact from downhill southwest. This is Bravo. We've got contact pincering us from southwest downhill, 150 meters. Over.
Alpha moving northwest to get eye on those guys.
Reloading.
Oh, this is pretty bad.
Bravo, I hear that. Break. Set it out on the line here, boys. 3-4 but just break, get in a better position to cover our eastern side.
Bravo, I'm getting contacts to the southwest of you, and contact from the south.
Yep, Roger. Those guys are pincering us. Over.
Bravo, just hold this line right now until we get some of this contact dealt with.
Guys, we need to hold the line here until we thin these dudes out some more. Is everyone green?
I think it's green for now.
Gates is hit. I'm fine.
Roger, we got Mike with us if you need assistance.
Mike.
Yep.
That's accurate. I'm taking some really effective fire right now. I can't see where from.
Alpha Bravo, listen up. 3-4 has eyes on what looks like a mechanized force of Gaz and supported by infantry pushing from our east, about 100 meters. Get ready for contact. Over.
Be advised, there's guys coming in from our east, 100 meters, mechanized force with a Gaz.
3-2, you got my last boat does vehicles to my direct west.
That's how it was called to me. Got more coming in from 162.
See any infantry, must be the same guy, shouldn't
Correction, there on my last, there's also a BTR currently coming in with those dudes. It was to our east, I don't know the exact bearing.
pushing south at the current time now.
Roger. Alright, I'm pushing up online with you.
Send again your last traffic for me, Alpha.
I'm shifting up south this time, over.
Roger that, Alpha. When you guys come up at about my southwest, we could push online and try to wrap around the castle. Over.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Copy, I'm moving southeast this time, over.
Yeah, I'm still up.
Alpha Bravo looks like that fucking enemy force to our east pulled off when 3-4 engaged.
Enemy
it
force to our
pushed
east
them.
pulled
They're
off. 3-4 drove them away. Apparently, break. Alpha's coming up on our southwest. When they do, we're gonna push southeast online with them. We're gonna push through these guys. Let's go.
Oh, that's Alpha. Fuck.
We're to the southeast. We're almost at the base of the tower.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I'm online with you to your left. We're pushing up with you now. Let's spread this out, guys. We're kind of a blob right now.
Bravo, we're fighting up slope here.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
spread it
gonna
out.
push
Let's not get
out about 50 meters to the right, to the west, southwest.
Bravo copies.
Alright, I'm in between you and Alpha now. Me and Ray are.
Yeah, Alpha Bravo, this side looks like it's untenable. I want us to move on the northeastern side of this.
We're gonna adjust to the northeastern side of this position and try to find an approach.
Rotating on this side, over.
Shall give you left.
Contact in the on the southeast.
He's no longer.
This is Bravo. That contact southeast is down.
Are you trying to go up this little slope here to the east-northeast, Bravo?
That's some right red. No. We're gonna swing around on the. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
There's probably a better
Like,
way.
stick to the left here.
Entrance on the southeast side here.
Alright, going left here, Ray.
Alpha, are you sure on it?
Well, I can see the walls. It looks like it's possibly
Yeah, Bravo, I don't really
on
like
that
this,
side
to be
of it.
honest.
Oh, you're talking about right here? Yeah, I see that break. Bravo, go ahead and
Alright, we're
go ahead
pushing
and fall
up this
back,
fucking
circle around to
slope.
us.
Here they are.
Alpha, we're gonna fucking hit this from the southeast.
Be advised,
pushing in
we're
front.
being instructed
There,
to hit
southeast
this
over.
from the southeast. We're gonna wrap around on the side we were approaching from.
We're already
Hey,
here.
Bravo,
Bravo,
let them
frags over
walk,
the top,
to be
get
honest.
ready to breach.
Get
We're
frags
already
ready
on
to
it.
go over. I know.
3-2, we're getting ready to breach. I know.
But we might circle around from being up here.
Fucking fuck bag.
Yeah, he got fucked.
Get frags in. Get frags in. Frag out.
Did you copies all?
I gotta reload.
North.
Guns up.
Fuck those for guys. Fuck those guys. Yeah, have
Another frag out.
The threat. Frag out. Frag out.
That's
Sam.
lots of grenade.
This is Bravo. This breach point is contested. We might need to choose another one. Over.
Yeah, copy that. Big Bravo, get up there, make a fucking move over.
Ray, you okay?
Yeah, well, I'm getting help from Mike right now.
Get us in here, guys.
Mike is talking to Bravo.
After that frag, get us in there.
Roger, going to the
Go.
Yeah, I'm going to the right, Ryder.
push. Fine.
Go on. Go.
I'm with you, Gates.
I'm with you.
And green.
Alpha's in, pushing west.
Myself and Gates are pushing right. This is Bravo. We made the breach.
Alpha Bravo, good shit. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Pine.
I've got your left body blocking.
Alright, okay.
With you, Mike.
Okay. Pushing up. Right.
Take it slow. Take it
Alpha Bravo,
slow.
like good breach. Keep it up.
I'm going all the way to the arch.
I'm still with you, man.
Hey, Bravo, me and Ray, we're pushing up the big tower.
Just keep it flowing. Keep it flowing with your friendlies. I've got your door. I've got your door. For a leg, I think.
We're
No,
about
that's dirt.
50% dirt here.
Okay, I'm pieing it. I got the right side already covered. I've got a blind corner. I'm going in left.
Copy, I'm on the east side, so
Clear.
that's friendlies.
Clear.
All right.
Tower
This is
is
Bravo.
clear,
South side of the
Bravo.
castle
We're
is clear
taking
at this time.
out from out there.
Alright,
Copy, break.
archway is
Bravo,
clear.
go ahead and peek your head out to the south, like 20 meters, something like that, just to make sure that the
I'm gonna check, make sure there's nobody outside.
I didn't see anything, Bravo.
There's a couple of vehicles out the southeast.
Where are we going from here?
This is
Copy,
Bravo. We
boys.
sent.
If you guys
Yeah.
deem this clear, go ahead and get security up out to the southeast and southwest and north over.
Get security out to the southeast and southwest from wherever you're at.
Roger, I'm at the just left of the arch.
Gas,
That's
watchtower.
Castle main compound.
3-2, small compound direct east, gas, and looks like it's being engaged by 3-4. Gas on
Okay.
hand.
Here in
Yeah, copy. That's gonna be objective.
Get ready to push southeast and secure this little out compound. This is Bravo. We can sweep out there and
Roger,
secure this
waiting.
little out compound over.
actually, I'm going with Bravo.
Gauge that shit right here.
Yeah, get ready to come down to me. There's something out to the southeast.
Bravo, go ahead and push downslope east, break. 3-4 is in between
Going
us
east.
and that compound. Alpha, I want you
3-4 is
holding up
between
here,
us
so
and the
best you can.
compound. Make sure you're being mindful of their of them pushing into our backstop here. Bravo copies. We're getting to the tree line. Oh yeah, it's a walled, fortified, 2-story house at bearing 075. 200 meters.
Copy.
I've got guys shooting out of the windows, bottom floor.
Alpha Bravo 3-4 is going to hold base of fire there in between us and
3-4
that
is holding
compound.
base of fire.
Bravo starts swinging out to the south.
It's on us to push up on the south and get these guys.
Copy.
Bravo copies, pushing in.
Bravo, be advised, Ray is getting
boys, keep it up.
greeted by Mike. Stand by.
Copy. Stick with Mike. Raymond, I want you up with me.
Copy, Mike.
No, Raymond is getting treated by Mike. I'm waiting for Ray.
Hey, 40 out.
This is Bravo. We're getting 40 out on that
There's
compound.
no friendlies in there, are there?
There shouldn't be.
Copy, Bravo, break. 3-4 is at the push on the walls of the compound, so watch your 40s over.
Okay, lift 40s. Lift 40s. They're pushing the walls.
Bravo, continue to push
heading
the northeast corner.
This is Bravo. I'm pushing down with Alpha at this time. I've got a Team 2 that was getting patched up my mic. They're not going to make it in time. Over.
The brown white right behind that gas.
Multiple shooters in here, guys. Close east.
Where are you at?
Just push direct east down to the sandbagged mansion. It's 2-story, red brick.
Alpha's in the compound.
I'm right behind you.
Roger, friendlies are on the northern side. They're going to let
Reloading.
us clear this. They might enter a little bit, but they're going to let us fucking push through it over.
Bravo, take that building.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm up.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We've got your security if you're going to clear this building.
You can go pick it. We're gonna clear the house on the backside.
Roger
On the way.
that. Okay. Pieing the door. Dead guy.
If you're outer.
It's good. I'm going in right.
I'm on you.
Copy. Go.
Okay, pieing this room here.
I'm
Freaking, I'm going. All right.
Drop one.
Gates, Raymond, where you at? I need you.
We're outside your building.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in. We've got plenty of security.
Alright, coming in.
Hey, Bravo. Did you close it?
No, I didn't do that.
Coming in. Friendly's coming in.
Okay. Did you have a frag?
I got better. I got a flash. Going in. Flash. Going in left. He just walked in front of me.
Try and take these.
This is why I like violence or fucking action.
Stuart, there's AK
Alright,
mags in there.
stairs are clear.
Need 'em.
Yep.
Shit eyes.
Alpha Bravo, let me know when you're clearing here. Over.
Fuck you,
coming out.
This is Bravo. The red brick building is clear at this time. Coming out.
Alpha's clear on the northeast side.
I'm gonna tag the far side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
That was rough.
Alright, you got it? Okay.
Is there more vehicle audio?
Alright, where do you want us to get security, bro? Bravo.
Possible vehicle coming from the east.
Possible vehicle coming from the
Copy,
east.
eyes
Go that way.
Ray, I'm on the roof.
This is
BTR east.
Is Charlie
BTR east.
Vic coming in from the east.
I'm the one with the AT. I'm gonna see if I can get it.
Fucking, let's deal with it.
I'm on the roof.
This is Bravo. I'm bringing my AT up now.
Confirmation.
Well, shall I see it? It's close.
East, unknown distance over.
Roger, I'm going for the shot by the gate.
Bravo, 100 meters.
Stuart, get your AT4. It's going to be coming around that corner.
It looks like.
Hey, Goss, Goss Sheffield. I'm coming up with my stick.
We got balls out.
It's gone.
Disregard the Moz. Got it. Coming back to you guys.
2 copies.
This is.
Bravo, keep fucking security out here. Let's not let something like that sneak up on us again.
Hey, friendly coming up the building. Friendly
Bravo
coming up.
copies. We're getting eyes out.
You're good. Come on, brother.
Hey Murph, you want to see something?
Here,
See
hang
something
on.
that I think you like.
Fuck is it at?
Back away.
Okay, here you go, brother. Here you go. Here you go. 2 seconds.
No.
A little bit of that.
We have no southwest security that I can see at this time unless
10
weapons is over there.
seconds, And I got you a fucking cute little thing for you here.
3-2. This is Bravo.
Anytime,
Send it.
brother. You know me.
Interrogative. Do we have security on the southwest from 3-4? Over.
All right, me and Reyes got the rooftop here.
That's an affirm at this time, over.
Roger that. Break. Be advised, there are there's lots of equipment in this compound that Blacksmith might want to get their hands on. Over.
This is why I love you, Gates.
Yeah, Roger, we'll send it up. Alpha Bravo, let me know when you're fucking security over.
Here, Raymond, you get eyes out from this spot, man. You can make better use of the range on that thing.
What are you smoking?
This is Bravo. We're set in defensive posture at this time. Send.
Sorry for fucking up your ears this mission. We talked a lot on the radio, unnecessary chatter.
It's fine. I talk a lot too.
Alpha Bravo, index. Go
Be
ahead.
advised, your
rally
index
in the middle of this fucking little
condition for
compound.
your weapons. We're rallying on the middle of the compound.
Roger.
I gotta use my pistol today. I'm so happy.
Hey, Sergeant Stewart, make sure you don't forget to ditch that Russian piece of crap you're carrying. We don't want to see that ugly piece of junk at debrief, you know?
Oh, there you go.
Don't be talking about Sergeant kind
You
like that.
can't hide me.
Hey!
Okay.
You can't hide me like that, okay?
Better at ease that attitude, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, Eddie,
I'm cuter when I have my
Yeah,
teeth in,
it's all right.
okay?
I know
Bravo's
what
all
I-
here.
Off what?
Yeah. It's because I'm a master. Anybody?
Master
Master
debater?
There you go.
Yeah.
Alpha Bravo, we all here?
That's A firm. Bravo's here.
Hey, firm.
Dick. All right, awesome. 3-4, we here?
All here.
All right, cool. All right, boys. That was pretty straightforward. I'm going to ask the question like I always do. How do you think we did?
Could have been better.
Not everybody at
Sarge.
once. Come on, anybody?
Could have been better, Sarge.
No?
Could have
Nobody's.
been worse.
Hello?
Can you not hear him?
Sergeant Gates,
Hey,
specialist.
Sergeant
I mean,
he's talking at you.
Cannon, fix your
I just called him Sergeant.
ears.
What? Hello?
Hello?
You hear them?
I cannot hear him. We might be having some issues. I don't know what Gates is saying. I don't even
Could have
fucking.
done better. Can you hear that?
Okay, I don't even fucking see him here. So cool. Awesome.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks.
All right, cool. Yeah, Gates, cool, awesome. Whatever you said was probably very profound and enlightening, and you know all that. So. All right, cool. Yeah. Anybody else?
I've got one thing, Sergeant Cannon, for the end of the debrief.
Roger.
Before that goes to you guys as well.
Yeah, this part of it's the discussion. It's part of the AR. Like, we're here for each other. So, anybody got anything?
I can think
Sergeant
of one
Cannon, I have a
fucking
couple-
huge thing I'd like someone else to talk about.
Yeah. Cool. All right, boys. Yeah. I think coming from the start there, our movement out of the step-off area was pretty good. I liked how you guys took the initiative and got security. As soon as I popped in, I was looking around. There were rifles fucking everywhere looking out. That was awesome. Keep that up. I know that's kind of one of those things where we step off and we're like, oh, we're not going to get in contact or anything like that, but that could always happen, right? So keep that shit up. Good eyes on whoever spotted that little OP area that
That was
the
the LT,
RDM
Lieutenant
was.
Reyes.
For those of you who didn't know, on the backside of that hill, there was a BTR 70 that 3-4 actually ran into on their way up to that position. But they dealt with it with a quickness and killed it. So on our maneuvers, our fire maneuver in the woods, you guys did a fucking outstanding job talking to each other and making stuff happen. So good job on that. Keep that up. Some improvements in that area is just make sure that you guys are lining it out, right? Don't be shooting, don't push up like 20 meters and then shoot past friendlies, right? Get online, make sure you're there with your buddies, because if one wrong move and, bullet comes out and God forbid it hits your buddy, you own that, right? Everybody tracking on that part?
Hey, from Sergeant.
Tracking.
Hell yeah, brothers. All right. Next thing. As we were maneuvering, we got into a little bit of a kind of a sketchy situation where we were getting kind of, as Sergeant White put it, pincered from both sides. That can happen, right? These guys are going to be sneaky. They're going to do their maneuvers just like we do. Best thing we can do is identify it and deal with it. You guys did, so good job. But to improve on that, just make sure that when that happens, you call it up early so we can get support. If you think we're in an overwhelming position that is, untentative, send it up. And honestly, the other thing I got is that mass cas that happened. I'm sure Sergeant Spears will want to talk to that and we get medical on that as well. It was called up a little late, but when we got there, you guys did what needed to be done, right? We got security out. We had outer cordon. We made that happen, and Mike called for help, and we got him help. And I wrote down some other stuff, but I can't read my fucking handwriting, so I would just talk about this assault on the castle. It went pretty well, but remember, violence of action, right? Once we start to do something, finish it. Don't get to a point and be like, oh, this, we can't do this. Either go right or go left. And that's all I'm going to talk about that, because I'm sure all of us are here. We know what happened. We know how to do that right. So I'll chalk that up to kind of a Arma thing where it was kind of tough getting up the side of that slope. I'm sure I fucking forgot something, but that's all I have right now. We'll send it to 3-4.
Thank you, Sergeant Cannon. The one thing, guys, the most important thing as leaders within the Army and in real life is no matter what the circumstance is, you have to make a decision. If you make a decision that's wrong, we can fix that, but we can't fix indecisiveness. So whatever that decision you make is, fucking make it, stick with it, and make a movement. The only thing that will kill you faster is lack of decision. Secondly, battle buddies. Many times tonight I saw that. I know 3-4 was running kind of short. Just always bear in mind, you should be pretty much 10, 15, maybe 20 meters top. But at the end of the day, you got to always have a fucking eye on your battle buddy. That caused us some issues this evening. Aside from that, I was pretty impressed. Movement and communications was good between both squads, as well as inter-squad. At the end of the day, I was very happy with the movement, the way things were done. Echoing again, Sergeant Cannon's sentiments, the onset and the step off was great. You guys identified that threat immediately. We made a plan. We maneuvered accordingly. The BTR-70 was a surprise, as we found out through a couple of rounds of autocannon, shredding us to pieces, but, we handled that pretty quickly. In reaction to fire, reaction to IDF, and things like that was also done very well. So overall, in my opinion, great work tonight. Some minor things we'll talk about, and 3-4 will debrief as usual after this. That's all I have, Sergeant.
All right, cool. Medical, do you have anything for these guys that we want to hear over? I'm not on the radio, so fuck you, right?
Yeah, make sure your 3 ICs know how to set up a radio to get help when everybody is down in a team.
Yeah, good points.
Would be my suggestion. Thank you, Sergeant.
Team leads, make that shit happen. Does anyone else have anything? I know, I guess, LT, you had something.
Hey, from Sergeant Cannon. I can go before Gates, after Gates.
I don't know.
All right, thank you, LT. Thank you, Sergeant. Sergeant Cannon, I don't know if you can hear me, but everyone else. I know.
Gates, if you have something, you're gonna have to. Somebody tell me he's talking.
I can hear him. We'll relay it to you. He's talking.
Okay, yeah. All right, thanks, guys. I know Sergeant Spears already brought it up, but battle buddies is definitely fucking essential. Even if it's not somebody within your specific fire team. I know me and Corporal Swift at one point. I know 3-4 was really light-handed today. I was with Corporal Swift at one point, and at that point, he was my fucking battle buddy. So keep that in mind. If you got one guy or a battle buddy that you're with, or a team that you're with, Just, you're part of their fucking buddy team at that point. So it's your responsibility to make sure that they get back to where they're going fucking safely. So if they take a shot on a fucking BMP like Corporal Swift did today, and you gotta sit there for a minute while your team's moving, that's your responsibility. Fucking stay there, make sure that fucking threat is eliminated, and then once that threat is eliminated, make sure they get back to their respective COC safely before you continue with your own movement within your fire team. Even if it's fucking 20 meters, just make sure they get back safely, and then you're clear to move on with your fucking fire team or your respective battle buddy. But while they are with you, they are your fucking battle buddy. Clearing a building, taking out a piece of armor, whatever, they're your fucking buddy at that point. They grab you and say, "Hey, I need you with me." You're with them. Just keep that in mind at all times. That's all I had. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Specialist. Sergeant White.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears. Were you going to relay that for Sergeant Cannon? Otherwise, I'll comment now.
All right, I already did. We're good. You're clear.
Roger that, Sergeant. I just wanted to dovetail with what Specialist Gates said. In CQB and Mout, there are instances where you need to flow, right? You don't necessarily always have the luxury of being neatly stacked with the same guys in the same order every time. And in that case, it is incumbent on you not to leave that one guy to die because, well, he's not in Blue Force and he's not part of my element, so screw him, right? Negative. We are all on the same team. One team, one fight. That's all I had, Sergeant. Thank you.
Take a mic. Does anybody else have any comments not pertaining to battle buddies?
I've got one, Sergeant Spears.
Send Lieutenant.
So I'm not gonna go and pick either of your guys, Android, to actually start marking targets to give you an idea, but I'm gonna post an amazing post from Sergeant Hartman that he posted regarding the identification of enemy markers on the micro dagger and all of the Blue Force devices. But I just want to make this short. When we are placing down infantry mechanized markers, which is basically the red X with the track inside, when you place that marker, it means that that target is a BMP and up. BMP 1, 2, 3, all the versions, all right? If it's only the track, which is marking the armor, it should be only marked as MBTs, heavier tanks, only like that. And if you want to mark a GAZ, a Ural, fucking Jeep, fucking whatever, up to a BTR 60, 70, and 80 Alpha, you're supposed to mark it as infantry motorized. I just wanted to point this out for all of you guys that carry Android devices and all of you guys that carry micro daggers to know pretty much what are you going up against. It has been a lot of confusion back in the day of how we're supposed to mark BTRs, if we're marking them as mechanized or motorized, but as of right now, we are marking them as motorized. So if you say motorized marker, ask everyone what it is, because it can be a GAZ up to a BTR 80 Alpha. That's all from me, Sergeant.
Take a mic, LT.
Yeah, it's good information. Just if you look at your, just real quick to kind of what he's talking about, if you looked at your Blue Force devices right on us, those are the marks that he's talking about. Right, the top marks, 1120 all the way to 1121, that's all infantry, singular, fire team, right, squad, section, platoon. And then left to right is what he's talking about. That middle marker, that is right above, or right below that fucking, or just the middle one of the bottom three. That's what he's talking about with the motorized infantry. To the right of that's armor. To the left of that is the fucking BMP and above.
Yep. Single contact.
Quick and easy, right? Everybody tracking
patrol,
that?
Affirm.
Cool. And
squad,
thank you, LT, for taking my thunder for next week's training. So awesome.
Mechanized infantry, motorized infantry.
My apologies, Sergeant.
Get it, Thunder? Get it? No? Okay.
So.
All right, boys. With that, we're gonna fucking dismiss to other debriefs. If you want to have it, I think my guys are pretty good on that. Alpha Bravo, if you want something, you know, we can do it. Are we missing anybody? Did we get
I
everybody?
had a quick question.
Yeah.
Did you guys have fun?
God, I hope so.
Good shit.
Thanks, Villains. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, oh yeah, fucking villains, dude. We can't do without you, like always. I know I forget till the end, but thank you.
Thanks for having me, Sergeant.
3-4, debrief in my channel.
All right, that's going to be the end of this stream. I'm going to go
Pretty much
ahead
when
and
everybody
wrap
else
it up.
leaves, you guys.
So
The
don't
next
move and
one will
everybody
be
go on too.
Everybody get the fuck out.
Task
Have a good
Force
one,
Charlie
everybody.
tomorrow.
Thanks,
That's
all.
where I'll be 3-1 fire team leader. Whoever watched this, including Battleborn FPS, I don't know your actual name. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do this pretty regularly, so yeah.